16th ranked Alabama in the tournament. And we're 1 week away from ECU baseball opening up their season at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Cliff Godwin is expected to send pitcher Ethan Norby out to the bump as the Friday night starter, and he says he's pleased with his progression.
I don't think a lot of people understand the workload you take on when you're the Friday night starter. You're getting everybody else's ace. Everybody's preparing for you at the highest level. I think understanding what it takes for himself with Norby's processes are different than what Trey had to do, from body care, from mental game, all that stuff. But I just think he's more prepared to be in those roles and to take on a bigger workload this year than he even took on last year.
And ECU baseball player Parker Byrd will be a guest coming up on Pirate Radio Live starting at 3 o'clock. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Celebrate Mardi Gras now through February 15th at Basil's on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's new specialty menu is full of great New Orleans flavor like Cajun fried shrimp po' boys, jambalaya, pizza muffaletta, and fried cheesecake. Come by today and every day until February 15th for Mardi Gras food and fun at Basil's. And if you want to order off the regular menu too, that is always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's, pirates supporting pirates.
Hey Pirate friends, this is Rhonda from Russell's in downtown Washington, inviting you to join us right now for our big winter clearance sale. Christmas exchanges are complete and the winter clearance sale features all ladies merchandise 50% off and men's winter merchandise 40% off. The selection is fantastic from name brands like Johnny O, Peter Millar, Duckhead, and more. The deals are great and the customer service is even better. So come see us at Russell's in downtown Washington on Main Street for great savings.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the pirates fly.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208-516.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey, and we got left side. Strong side.
Y'all are intimidating guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
Dunn, first down ECU. Spinning free. Still on his feet. Marlon Gunn Jr. is gone.
How about them Pirates, baby?
You already know, my guy.
Pirate pride, baby. Pirate pride.
From the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Rock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, pr927fm.com. We're on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Carolina Caliber. We are on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. You can find us there. Conducted a couple of interviews today. One you'll hear on today's show with Byrd, Parker Byrd. That video available on YouTube. Another you will hear on the show on Monday, and you can find in a couple of days on YouTube, with former Pirate Trey Benton. Went about 25 minutes or so with Trey Benton earlier today. But we're always dropping great videos at Pirate Radio TV. You can see my chat with the Big Donkey, Stephen Schock. You can watch the latest episodes of the Brandon Golden Show and Parker Byrd Show, plus a whole lot more. Big Guy Matt Maloney with Brian Bailey. It's all there on YouTube at Pirate Radio TV. All right, coming up on today's show, a lot of guests to get to. Coming up in hour number one, Brian North will get you ready for your Super Bowl weekend. We'll talk hoops and football with North. Parker Byrd joins me to talk about the start of the ECU baseball season coming up next Friday. We'll talk about what the guys have been up to these past couple of weeks with the weather, what they're doing this weekend, and a few players to watch, according to Parker Byrd. Got that coming up in about 40 minutes or so. We've got touchdown. Tony Collins, Patriots Pro Bowler, Super Bowl participant. Super Bowl didn't quite go his way against the 85 Bears, but we'll talk to Tony about his Patriots playing in the Super Bowl this weekend. We'll talk to Patriots fan Danny Beal. We'll talk to Panthers fan Tony Dunn. Big night for Panthers fans last night. They get the Rookie of the Year and a Hall of Fame inductee. We'll talk about that with Tony Dunn and make our Super Bowl predictions and run over some Super Bowl prop bets with Morgan Ehlers. So we got all that and more coming up, plus your comments in the chat gang here on a Friday. Shirley Rhodes is here. We got Mackay in the house with the Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt. We got the Jackman Jackson. We got Nick, single man Nick. Nick is no longer playing the field. He's living his life as maybe we'll get an update from Nick. Find out what's going on in his life later on in the show. We got Zach in the house, and to my left, we have Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone, a.k.a. Big Time, a.k.a. Littlefinger, a.k.a. the little guy.
Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone, the little guy.
A.k.a. Doug In.
Doug In.
What's up, Doug?
What's up, Clip? How we doing?
Great, man. It's Friday. I got a job.
And you got a lot to do. We've been busy on this Friday.
That we have. And we'll have fun the next 3 hours talking sports with you. We have an ECU update on a couple actually, on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Buck. The ECU softball Pirates get off to a good start to their 2026 season. Jay Wright, Kerry Kittles, Raleigh Massimino. It don't matter. Pirates beat Villanova 1-0 earlier today. But they are trailing in game 2. Shirley, do you have the late? Oh, it's over. They lost to nationally ranked Alabama in game 2.
Yes, they got run-rolled, unfortunately. 9-1 was the final. Alabama is ranked 16th in the country. So, there you go.
500 start. You couldn't really ask for anything better.
I mean, yeah, you could. 2-0 would have been better. I will take 1-1, though, when you're taking on a nationally ranked team. Coming up Saturday, a couple more games. They play Villanova again tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And I misspoke. They will play 1 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. Got Georgia Tech doubleheader coming up Sunday. They will be home for their home opener coming up next Friday against Buffalo. So
that would be the Purple Gold Invitational next weekend. There's Buffalo and there's a couple other teams.
It's the Purple Gold Classic.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Not the Invitational, the Purple Gold Classic.
You are not invited, but you are Classic.
Oh, thank you. Also, the 2 games on Sunday, those will be on television. The ACC Extra, I believe, the ACC Network Extra, that's it's going to be televised there.
Good luck getting on that. That is a tough station to figure out.
All right.
But it's like ECU baseball. They'll play like Carolina State on that channel. It's the 8th inning by the time you figure out how to get there.
And you've been looking the entire game?
Yeah.
That's like 2 hours and 40 minutes of just looking for a channel.
It's an ESPN product, so it's very good.
ESPN. We'll check in with the chat gang. Jerry says, hello. He also says something incorrect.
We are
the chat gang.
The chat gang.
Thank you, Jerry, for being part of the chat gang here on a Friday.
It is a little chilly outside.
That it is. Jared wearing his Charlotte Hornets hoodie. Hornets go on the road at Houston undermanned and win their 8th straight game.
Yeah, shut down KD. I mean, who needs him? Who needs him, right? Rockets stink. Hornets on top.
Man, and
Knipple.
Thank you, Brian Bailey. If the playoffs started today, Hornets would be in the play-in.
In the play-in, they are the 10 seed. They should rename it the Hornets Invitational because we started this thing. We would take on the Hawks and then go on to face the loser of Orlando and Miami.
Well, we're not going to make that game because we would get our ass kicked. But we're not going to be in the play-in this year. I have way higher aspirations for the play-in.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to continue to win. I mean, imagine this. The Hornets just never lose another game.
All right, I've imagined it.
How
many losses they got?
How many losses they got?
Yeah. I mean, it still wouldn't break any records.
They're 24 and 28.
Okay. So
if they were in the West, they'd be firmly in the play-in, not teeter-tottering.
Boy, things have changed. I remember the West dominated the NBA for like 30 years, at least from a record standpoint.
Yeah.
All right. Pirate baseball getting underway next Friday. Excited about that.
Xavier.
You'll be out there.
I'll be out. Zach and I and Zach, we will be out there getting all y'all the great coverage you desire.
Man, Ethan Norby, I saw one ranking today, number 3 ranked pitcher in all of college baseball.
Man.
So we'll see. Let's see. Ethan Norby has been named to the USA Golden Spikes Award watch list.
Wow.
Saw another Ethan Norby somewhere. Oh, there's big news, too, that I'll get to in a moment. Ethan Norby, don't see it now. The Pirate Radio Outdoors hoodie in the Deadwood camo is now available small through 3XL at UBE and online at pirateware.com. They have been restocked.
Yeah, flying off the shelves. Hot item.
That it is. J-Bone, what are you most excited about when it comes to being at Clark LeClaire next Friday?
Man,
how much time you got, buddy?
Yeah, it's a long list. Where do you want me to start? Really just watching the game. Like, last year, it ended with some really good optimism, like a lot of optimism with just the young guys, and you bring a lot of people back. I'm really looking forward to watching Colby Wallace. Watching him at third base is one of the most exciting things that's a part of this team.
Okay.
Very good. And obviously, Ethan Norby, I'm looking forward to the celebrations.
Yeah.
Fist pumping. I mean, just the electric atmosphere. I don't know how electric is going to be early on in the season.
Let's get an early look at weather for next Friday.
Cold, but looking forward to everything, man. Yeah, pregame meals. Next Friday, 40% chance of snow. And it's the high is 61. That makes no sense.
All right, I'm seeing high of 47, low of 32 for next Friday.
Sure that's not this today?
Man, if you ever ask me a question like that again.
I mean, I'm seeing high at 61, low at 36.
Well, we have found out that your, app, whatever you use.
This is Apple Weather App, the most trustworthy weather app in the world.
According to who?
Me.
Yeah.
I'm the man with the mic.
Do you have mic control? So we are gearing up. We'll have softball and baseball in town next Friday. Pirate Hoops coming up Saturday. You going to be in Minji's?
Yeah, noon o'clock. Get out there, man. Mike Schwartz is gifting everybody some gift cards. Okay, students get out there. Need the students.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can see the first home conference win. First home win since mid-December for the Pirates.
Let's see. Some lines are out for tomorrow, but ECU Temple is not, according to what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it would have already been out. It's normally like 24 hours before the game.
Maybe Jay Shanes is returning?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He ain't going to be there.
Pirates
he'll be there, but
fell to Temple earlier this season in Philadelphia. But that's certainly a winnable game coming up in Minges on Saturday.
Yeah, as long as we can control the turnovers, get a little bit of production from everybody else, and have another great Jordan Riley game, I think we can pull this one
out. Do you care about the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Yeah. You got Luke Kuechly, Drew Brees. Adam Vinatieri making it was very awesome.
Roger Craig.
Come on, Craig.
And Larry Fitz.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald. All very deserving.
Certainly. Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft. Nah.
Yeah, nah.
What have you done?
So, some people say Robert Kraft got snubbed. I think he got rubbed. I think.
Who needs me to laugh when you're laughing at your own jokes?
Yeah. Hey, you got to laugh, man. If you don't laugh, what do you got?
Yeah. Now, what do you mean by that, though? He got rubbed.
He was massaged out of the finalists. He will not be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Will it be a happy ending for him?
I think it will be a happy ending. As long as he is still alive by the time he makes it, it will be a very happy ending.
All right. There is your Hall of Fame chatter. Awards, your boy Matt Stafford wins MVP.
And, if you think about it, Drake May, I don't know what those guys would have voted for, the three that didn't vote for the two in the main running. Josh Allen got 2 votes, and Justin Herbert. What idiot gave him a vote? But Matthew Stafford, I think, was the closest race ever for MVP.
Tedero McMillan, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah. Panthers got him a stud. And sad news in the world of football, Sonny Jurgensen, former Redskins quarterback, former Duke quarterback, went to New Hanover High School in Wilmington. Wow. Passed away. I know him as the color analyst on the Redskins radio network, and I am such a radio fan that I was thinking about this earlier. Like, people ask me my favorite Brave of all time. It might be Skip Carey, the announcer. My favorite Redskin might be Frank Herzog, the play-by-play voice, when him, Sonny Jurgensen, and Sam Huff would call games. I grew up when I was a kid, growing up a teenager, a North Carolina fan. Yeah. Woody Durham. And then, when Jeff Charles passed away, a part of my ECU fandom died. Like, I don't think I've enjoyed it as much since Jeff Charles passed away a few years ago. And I feel that way with radio announcers, because the players change, the coaches change, the uniforms change, the stadiums change, the
names change,
administrations change, your name changes. But year after year after year, you have the same voice, the same presence on game day. And, some of my favorite memories, other than going to RFK Stadium and going to Redskins games, was listening to games with my dad, with Frank Herzog on the call, and Sonny, if his offense was playing good but the defense sucked, would be talking junk to Sam Huff. And if it was the flip side of that and it was a 10-7 game in the fourth quarter, Sam Huff would be saying, "Sonny, where's your offense?" And I just loved hearing those old guys go back and forth, making it fun, pulling for the Redskins. So play-by-play announcers and color analysts are an even bigger part of it than we give it credit for at times, I think. Yeah. And so that's what I thought about today. I thought about Jeff Charles. I thought about, Woody Durham, Skip Carey, some of my all-time favorites, when I heard that Sonny Jurgensen passed away, because I was too young to know him as a quarterback. From what I was told and what I've seen, at least by the end of his career, was kind of a pot-belly quarterback throwing it 60 yards. There's very cool, grainy footage of him throwing it behind his back like 40 yards. Like, he was... Again, I didn't see him play. Way too young for that. But a good quarterback, really funny guy, and a big part of the Redskins organization. They'd show him up on Fox broadcast in his radio booth, smoking a cigar during the game at the stadium. And but yeah, Sonny Jurgensen, no longer with us. Dies at 91.
Man.
Hall of Fame quarterback for the Washington Redskins. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Brian North joins us on the other side. We'll talk Super Bowl, college hoops, and more. Parker Byrd joins us later on this hour. Jamie says, "Hey, Doug in."
What's going on, Jamie?
We'll take a break, come back. Have more for you after this.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and one goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aidan Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Byrd. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
This is Touchdown Tony Collins, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Friday. NFL news, your boy Jim Schwartz is out in Cleveland.
Yeah, bring him home, or at least to Las Vegas.
You want Jim Schwartz?
Yeah, man.
Good defensive coordinator.
Absolutely.
Not a good head coach. We've got Parker Byrd coming up, but right now we will head out to the Turner Home Team Live Line and talk to Brian North, WCTI 12, who joins us here on a Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. North, how you doing today, man?
Doing great, Clipper. Hope you are.
I am. For the first time in 2 or 3 weeks, we won't start this chat with weather talk, so that's good.
Oh, good. Except it's going to be cold this weekend.
Yeah, going to be cold. How did the girls enjoy the blizzard of 2026?
Yeah, they went sliding for the first time. We were able to find a suitable slope and a neighbor's deluxe plastic sled, which are rare around these parts. And yeah, they got a snowman built, did a little snowball fighting. Yeah, they had a good time with the snow.
Good deal, good deal. It has not led to many, or any, I should say, high school sporting events. We talked to Larry Williford earlier this week and said the guys will have to get their conditioning back, but said he didn't mind a little mental break, but certainly is ready to get back on the hardwood. What does this mean, Brian, for schedules? Are we going to be missing out on games? They're going to try to make up games? Yeah. Well, it's the last 2 weeks meant for, the high school basketball.
Yeah. Last I've heard, what they're going to do is probably just not do conference tournament weeks this year. They're just going to basically eliminate that week and just catch up on the games they've missed out on this week. So, but I don't know if every conference is going to do that. Usually those are nice little money makers. So I know that's what the big Carolina conference is doing with Conley and Rose and New Bern and all that. But I think that's what you'll probably see. There'll be an elimination of either 1 week of conference tournament games or 1 week of just regular conference games to get it all in.
The cold temps have led to a hotter ECU basketball team that actually won 2 out of 3, Brian, and look to go 3 out of 4 Saturday when they host Temple. Still waiting for that elusive home conference win. They've actually won 2 on the road, but haven't won in front of the home crowd.
That's been always crazy. The bad years that ECU has had in basketball, they would always come up with that one big home win to salvage a little bit of the season. But yeah, now it's been road games, which were always their issue until Michael Schwartz came along. Michael Schwartz is actually I don't know the numbers, but I would say his road record is actually fairly decent compared to other ECU basketball coaches. I just feel like they've had a lot more road wins than in years past, but they do struggle a little bit at home, where attendance, I know, has been declining through the years too, and so maybe that has a little something to do with it.
Brian North joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. It is Carolina Duke week, Brian. We talked to David Glenn earlier this week, who said Duke is the team to beat in the ACC, but North Carolina could be the team that comes out on top this weekend. Said it'll be a much better matchup than it was a year ago. Any thoughts on Carolina Duke Part 1?
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup. Carolina's playing real well offensively. They're scoring well above 80 points a game in their last several times out, where defensively they struggle a little bit. So, and Duke, we know, is a pretty good defensive basketball team. They limited Boston College to like 49 points the other day. So it will be your classic offense versus defense, and it's not like Duke is horrible scoring the basketball, but UNC undefeated at the Dean Dome this year. So there's going to be a lot of interesting things here. I'm curious as to how UNC stacks up with Duke. I think we know Duke is pretty good. UNC has had their troubles on the road a little bit. They've had a few warts they've had to figure out. But I'm real curious to see how they stack up in this game. I think that's more. We all know Duke's good. I'm curious how UNC looks in a big-time game.
Brian, NC State playing very well. Big road win at SMU midweek. And I don't know how many times we've talked on this show. We do it with football, but even basketball as well. They pick up a big win and then kind of lose one maybe at home. And that could be the case tomorrow. They got Virginia Tech at home. This is obviously a different NC State team with Will Wade. You are big on the, hey, let's see what all these transfers do 3 months into the season, not in November. And here we are with State, who is 4th in the ACC right now, playing great and certainly looking like a tournament team. And they'll try to hold serve at home tomorrow.
Clipper, they're 6-1 on the road this year.
Man.
6-1 on the road. That's an incredible road record. And all 6 have been in a row. They lost their first true road game of the year. They've won 6 in a row. And Kadir Copeland, the transfer from Syracuse, talked about learning your players and watching them. This guy's been playing phenomenal lately. Did you see his stat line this last game? He had 16 assists, no turnovers, double-digit rebounds, but single-digit points. I think he only took 4 shots. But all of a sudden, Kadir Copeland is the guy who's really kind of making this team go. They're finding their identity with him. Look, they're not if they don't turn it over, they have a chance to win every game. And so it's been turnovers and rebounding are the one thing where you can beat them. So, but Copeland's really starting to step up. Will Wade's really starting to get his will on the team, so to speak, pun intended. So they're quietly off to their best ACC start in 20 years. And so let's see when the competition steps up a little bit. But what they've done so far has been quietly impressive.
Brian North joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line, talking hoops on a Super Bowl weekend. Got the Seahawks and Patriots, Brian, and talked to David Glenn about the North Carolina quarterback trying to win a Super Bowl. And DG reminded us how it was just hard enough for them to find a starter in the NFL. And now they got a guy trying to win a Super Bowl. But North Carolina's had some pretty good college quarterbacks, Brian, but for whatever reason, it has not translated to the NFL. And Drake May trying to make a little history, I guess, for the Tar Heels.
Yeah. What was he trying to become, the 5th university in the history of North Carolina, in the United States, to have both a president and a starting quarterback win a Super Bowl and then have a president of the United States. So
there's a factoid for you.
Yeah, pretty cool. And so, look, he's always been just kind of that cool collective type of dude, backyard guy, locker room guy. Nothing seems to bother him, not afraid to mix it up, get banged around, has that savvy to him. We used to see it at UNC. There was a couple of late drives he had to win games. So he's always kind of had that there. And now he goes into New England, gets beat around his first year, but gets a coach in there and the right offensive coordinator who is really pushed him the way he's needed to be pushed. And he's been phenomenal. Now, look, he'll turn it over some, and that may be the one way you beat him, but he has been really impressive, especially second half of the season.
You got a pick, Brian? You got a lean on this game?
Yeah, it's a complicated pick. I don't like the 4.5. I think New England covers it. I think Seattle wins based on their defense in a low-scoring game unless Sam Darnold goes back to bad Sam.
Yeah.
And this worries me because he's had those moments in big games. We saw it last year when they finally made the playoffs with the Vikings, and he got bad his last 2 weeks, right? Reverted back to that tightness mentally. And so he made the steps forward this year. Now he's had 2 weeks to think about this game, and I just worry about his mental toughness in this game with a big spotlight on him. If he all of a sudden yaks all over himself, I think he has a real good chance to win the game.
Brian North joining us. North, man, it was quite a night for Charlotte sports fans and North Carolina pro sports fans last night because you had Ted McMillan win the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Luke Kuechly announced he will be making the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The Charlotte Hornets win their 8th straight on the road at Houston, and the Hurricanes win on the road at New York. Have you and Luke been able to get a little Hornets and Hurricanes in the sports a little more with no high school sports going on?
Yeah, we always have covered Hurricanes. There's a big interest here. It's been the Hornets that have been the struggle, but now have Kobe White, who's getting traded there, the Goldsboro kid, and so that creates a little more interest. But just winning in general, it gets people on board a little bit more and doing things that we haven't seen there in a long time. Look, Tonka Nipple looks like he's the real deal. I heard Steve Kerr talking about how good he thinks he's going to be, and so it's becoming an easier team to like from a distance. There's always been something about the Hornets. The early years, everybody was on the bandwagon. Then they went through the Bob Johnson years and the Bob Cat years, and that kind of soured everybody. And there's really, even with Michael Jordan there has been a whole lot to love. But everybody loves a winner, and now you get likable guys in the team as well. I think you're starting to see their influence a little bit more. So maybe, we've never been that big on Hornet highlights because we just don't feel there's that many Hornet fans around Eastern North Carolina, but the more they win, the more we'll start seeing that, and the more we'll start showing them.
Yeah, and it's a lot like I think Chandler brought it up the other day, like the Hive can become alive, and I think Charlotte is hungry for a good basketball team, and it just reminds me a lot of ECU. When they win a few games, Brian, you'll see more people show up in Minji. So people are hungry for a winner. It's just a matter of can they give us those wins.
Yeah, and they're entertaining, right? And so that's the other thing. And I think for fans, they have to have a reason to watch. And so the more they start having that success, and again, those likable players, when you get those storylines out there, I think that's when you'll see more people. The kind of spread goes out. I've always thought, the brilliance of the Hurricanes and the Panthers, and this is real subtle and real basic, but you notice they went with the name Carolina.
Yeah.
Where the Hornets always went with Charlotte.
Yeah.
It makes them a lot more, other side of the state stuff, where it's really subtle, but I think it really does matter. I think that's kind of hurt the Hornets in the eastern part of our state a lot, with just kind of being that Charlotte team that's a long ways away.
Yeah, that's a good point. Brian, next time this week, this time next week, we will be in baseball mode with ECU baseball in action. So we'll throw another sport on the plate to discuss. But I know folks fired up for Pirate baseball, fired up to see Ethan Norby make his first start next week.
Yeah, that's hopefully, if the weather cooperates.
Right.
I did see some 60s are supposed to be in the forecast, so that's good. And yeah, I think everybody kind of just around Valentine's Day, you start talking about NASCAR and college baseball. And so I think with what ECU has back and some pretty big names, and I think there's very much cautious optimism with what this ECU team can do. And as always, we say, don't get too caught up early on. It's such a long season in college baseball and so many games. But I think with Norby, he's got the name because of his brother. He's got what he did last year. And so I think there's definitely high hopes for what he can do on the mound this year.
Boy, you were speaking to Jarrett Watkins there. Valentine's Day, Jarrett, what does it mean? Pirate baseball and NASCAR.
Woo!
And that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
Is Jarrett as single as they come? Is Valentine's Day just a day to get out of the way so he can get back to his outdoor sports?
Well, I mean, the last 2 years, it's just been working at Clark LeClaire, so I haven't really even crossed my mind that I'm dateless.
Maybe you'll find a lovely lady out there this year.
Maybe.
Could be. All right, North, appreciate you, man. Have a good sports weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, you too, Clipper.
Brian North joining us. Maybe Nick could join you out there at Clark LeClaire. Looking for a lady.
It's more of an in-studio guy.
Ooh, we'll keep Nick on. Well, you're about to send him out.
It's a film.
He's behind the camera guy.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a good behind-the-scenes guy. Very good at that. And
I like talking to
We want to
Nick.
utilize you where you're at your best.
I think
It's a
Nick
compliment.
is super entertaining. Like, his responses when he gets a little angry, a little irritable at our questions, my questions specifically. I think Nick's an entertaining guy. I need more Nick, but we just don't have time. We got to take a break. When we return, we'll talk to Parker Byrd. I do want at some point today, maybe when we get back, because Nick is leaving, we need an update on the story about the hockey prospect, because there is an update on that. I hate when people bring up this guy did something and we vilify him, and then there's like an update to the story and there's no update ever given. So I want to be fair.
Yeah, I did that with some college football coach firings. I was like, a guy can't have a little fun, and then it comes out like he was doing more than having fun.
Or too much fun.
Yeah.
Too much fun. We will hear from P. Byrd when we return after this timeout.
For over 40 years, Greenville Motor Company has been the name Greenville Trust. Driven by service, powered by trust, and now offering one of the area's best service centers, 8 full-service bays working on all makes and models. Their certified team can diagnose, address, and repair any issue, big or small. From oil changes to engine work, go to a repair center that you can trust for the life of your vehicle. Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. DriveHereNow.com, driven by service, powered by trust, Greenville Motor Company.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
This is Dr. Hasty from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as a walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strouds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
UBE and Pireware.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at Pireware.com. Go Pirates!
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
This is Ethan Norby, left-handed pitcher for the ECU Pirates, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Baron.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Jarrett, here's a prop for you. Will Max Crosby be a Raider by the time Jay Glazer speaks in Greenville, North Carolina?
Yeah, he was on the Herd today. My guy Colin Cowherd had him on the show, wearing Raiders gear in the Raiders facility, and said a bunch of random people have been speaking for him this week, and he's just sitting back laughing at it. All the noise is news to me.
Yeah, Jay Glazer saying that Max Crosby...
Well, somebody asked him about it, and Jay Glazer said, Max didn't say it, I said it. So yeah. Jay Glazer, as an analyst, is just...
That's his opinion, his prediction on it?
Just the signs.
Yeah.
He's seeing that Max Crosby probably will ask for a trade. I don't think so.
All right. We will talk some baseball now, as we are 1 week away from baseball at Clark LeClaire Stadium, and Pirate infielder Parker Byrd joined me earlier today in the Pirate Radio studios, and here's that conversation. us today on Pirate Radio Live. Byrd, Parker Byrd, host of the Parker Byrd Show, and from ECU Baseball. Parker, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Good to be back in here.
Folks getting excited, hopefully getting the snow and the brutal cold out of here and getting some baseball in here next week. And asked you what you guys are up to this weekend, weather permitting, and try to get some scrimmages in.
Yeah. So hopefully weather holds up. It looks decent. So we'll have a scrimmage today around 3:15, and then tomorrow, I don't know what time it is, but I know we have the banquet tomorrow night. So probably a little bit earlier in the day, and then go again Sunday.
So what has the last couple of weeks meant? Like, you're still getting some work in, but has it been a setback at all, not being able to get on the field?
Yeah. I mean, we've been getting our work in for sure. We've been in the cages a lot. Luckily, the grounds crew's been working their tail off, man. They've been outstanding. So we've been able to get out on the field a little bit, especially infielders. But, we've been doing what we can, and we're still getting after it.
Man, a lot of people excited about this team, the way you ended last year. The returners, huge list of names there, and then of course some incoming guys. So you feeling that as well? You feeling a good vibe heading into the season?
Yeah, man. It's going to be a great year. I truly believe that, and we're definitely gonna. We obviously ended last year on a high, but don't want to repeat, the whole year again.
Right.
So. That's been a staple, is all the returning guys didn't want to go through what we did last year, and we've attacked this year, and each and every day is a new opportunity to get better, and we've looking good so far. So we'll see how the season goes.
You got any off-season MVPs you can get the fans excited about? I know that's tough to narrow it down, but how about pitching and also hitting? Who kind of stood out to you?
Yeah. Man, this year's team, and I'm sure you've heard, is the starters are just insane. Like, the amount of starters that we have, but also just the pitching staff is unbelievable. And, obviously, Norby's the man, and he goes out there and shuts almost every time. But, we have great guys that came in, like Frank. He's awesome. And GVK, Gavin Van Kempen, he's throwing in, and the freshman Colby Weber. But man, it's just great to see Ryan Towers out there. So I'm gonna give it to RT. So just because obviously going through what he went through, and then just seeing him out there just competing and stuff looks good, man. It's elite level. It's like he never left off. So it just picked right back up, and so it's been good to see him. And then on the hitting side, man, it's exciting. I mean, Coach Gotro and Coach G has his, swing the bats well. Obviously our plans are really good. All the guys look good, really. Jack Herring, Burris, Irby, all those guys returning. But I'm gonna pick a new guy just because it's more fun.
Yeah.
Grady Linehan, man, that dude is freaking. He's unbelievable. He's a freshman, but he's so poised. He's so calm, cool, and collective, and. So that's just an exciting name to watch. We have a lot more, but Grady's the man, and we'll hopefully he continues to attack every day like he has been in these past couple months.
I know selfless is a big word in the ECU baseball program, and with so many arms and only a few starting spots, and then so many places you can put guys in the lineup, somebody really good is going to be in the bullpen or on the bench, right?
That's right.
But Cliff does like to make a lot of subs, switch the lineup. So if I got a feeling if you're doing well at practice and do what you're supposed to do, you're going to get an opportunity.
Oh,
right?
Definitely, yeah. Coach D utilizes the bench probably more than any coach in college baseball, and we pride ourselves on being ready, and we are always ready in the dugout. And any guy that doesn't get their name called in the starting role, they'll be ready to go in later innings. And pitcher same way, man. It doesn't really matter who starts the game. I think the pitchers, there's no any competitiveness about who they don't really care about who starts.
Right.
Man. They want to get out there and they want to win, and that's all of us. We just want to go out there and win and have fun.
And we've seen plenty of ECU teams where the starting pitchers were not even the most important pitchers. When you think about I'll throw out my guy Danny Beal and all the innings he threw,
DB.
but a Garrett Saylor who was a starter and then went to the bullpen.
Shinkman.
Matt Bridges, who will be speaking coming up at the banquet.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So, Somebody like that is going to be have a key role on this team.
Yeah.
So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
You mentioned Coach Gotro, Parker. For the novice like me, what does a new hitting coach mean? Like, he's not coming in changing all your stances and everything. So like, why is everybody so excited about him? Because I've heard a lot of people say what you said.
Yeah, I mean, his approach to the game is nothing like I've ever seen. I mean, obviously he's come from a very great program in Mississippi State, but his attack to the game and our plans are unbelievable. And not only that, like, if you go out to any of our inner squads, you know that our pitchers like to throw all speed pitches in the inner squad just to work on their stuff. But Coach Gotro didn't know that coming in, so we were attacking heater, and he after like a weekend, he's like, you know what, like, we need a new plan, like that didn't work, and his adjustability is just something I've never seen. So it's really exciting to have a hitting coach that is very adjustable and wants to work with you. I think that's something that he's also very good at, is understanding like what we're going through as well, because he was a player obviously at one point in time, so he understands what we're going through and he's with us. And I think it's really cool to see him adjust to the hitting role, and he's done an unbelievable job.
I played baseball till freshman year of high school. That was my final year.
Yeah.
Watched the Braves my entire life, ECU fan. So I feel like I know baseball until I talk to you guys, and I'm like, man, there's so much more going on. But Jack Herring at Media Day talking about a two-strike approach, and the way he described it, he was like, it's the ultimate me versus you fighting, battling, and it kind of got me fired up.
Yeah.
So how about that, Parker? When you got two strikes on you, it's almost like a different game from when the count's empty, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's we look at it as, the bat is yours until two strikes, and it's for the team. I mean, obviously you want to do something productive for the team the whole time, but with two strikes, we really pride ourselves on, contributing to the team and giving that bat up to whatever we need to do, whether that move a runner, get a run in, whatever it is. And I think we understand the importance of a 2K fight, and that's something that this offseason we've really prided ourselves on and really worked really hard at, is the 2K fight, and it's shown off in the inner squad so far, and we continue to work at it because that's something we pride ourselves in.
Parker Byrd joining us. Parker, your story has been told a lot at this point, but
Yeah.
I was just thinking about, like, when you came here after the incident, and where you are now. I mean, you were going to be the shortstop. This year you'd be either had
Senior.
been drafted, I
Yeah,
guess,
I hope so. I wish, yeah. That'd
or
been
whatever.
cool, yeah.
But you've touched way more lives than if you were just a baseball player, which you were more than that. But you know what I'm saying?
Right, definitely.
But, like, did you have an idea what the journey would be like here at ECU, and have you accomplished it? Like, it's just an amazing story.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, playing Division I baseball, especially here at ECU, has always been my dream. So I have accomplished that, and it did look a little different than what I imagined as a high schooler. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I mean, this is obviously what God had for me, and I wouldn't have half the impact probably than if I would just been a regular two-legged shortstop that played here. And that's no disrespect to any shortstop that's come through here. It's just I know the platform God's given me, and my mission in life is obviously more than just a baseball player, and that's what I was before. And I'm very blessed to be the position I am, but also to still be here at ECU. I mean, Coach G still trusting in me and giving me that shot, and Coach Palumbo, all the coaching staff over there. And but I mean, it's been an incredible ride. I wouldn't change it for the world. And God knew I was a Pirate long before I did, and obviously both my parents came here, and I knew the importance of Pirate baseball in the community, but also how much it means to everybody inside the clubhouse as well, and obviously the long history of success. So it's really cool just to be a small bit of history and being able to wear the purple and gold.
That's awesome, man. And now a new goal for you.
Yeah.
Where did the idea and the dream of the Paralympics come about?
Yeah, man, it's I honestly don't know what sparked it. I think with CAF and Bob Babbitt and those guys, just getting you in front of people that are doing incredible things, and is seeing the amputee community out there do cool stuff. And obviously I knew, like, after ECU, my baseball career probably wouldn't go on, and I was, I just love sport, and I love competing. And
you're a workout warrior in
exactly.
awesome shape.
So I try, and so it was kind of just slowly happening. I started swimming in 2023 just to get in shape again. And, at first I was like, maybe I want to swim in the Paralympics. Like, that would be pretty cool. But those guys can freaking scoot, man. They are legit swimmers. And so I was like, man, like, I've thrown stuff all my life and right people at the right place. Coach Chu, Charlie Justice, got me in contact with Coach Price and David T. Price Jr. He was a throws coach here at ECU for like 22 years, and he's an incredible human being. And so me and him work together 3 days a week, throwing discus, and he's taught me a lot, man. And it's really improved over the last probably 4 months or so. And we're still a work in process, but yeah. So it's been a cool journey, and he's been incredible just to work with me because. He's obviously not here at ECU anymore, but he still has that love and passion for throwing and track and field.
That's awesome, man. Parker Byrd joining us once again. Will be featured in a local Super Bowl ad, right?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So
Big time.
CAF set that up again, and it will be similar to the last one in 2023, but I think it will be more showing what's next in my life, and I guess just giving people a little viewpoint of what's going on in my life, and I'm just very fortunate CF did it again.
How much have you enjoyed another role you got sitting in this room interviewing folks?
Yeah, dude, it's been awesome. Because obviously, I've been interviewed hundreds of times and stuff, but actually interviewing people and getting to know their story has been incredible. And the amount of touching words and stories that have been said either in this room or virtually just off of my show, I mean, it's been incredible to hear people's stories and get their viewpoints on different things and learn from them, because I think that's the main thing.
Well, yeah, it's good to talk to you, but you're the interviewer now, so it's good to ask folks questions, right? Everybody does have a story, no matter what they've been through.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's cool stuff. All right, I'm fired up for baseball because I think the Pirates will be really good. I think the Braves will have a great bounce back this year, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Hopefully the shortstop role doesn't kill us there at the beginning of the season because Hassan Kim broke his hand, but we'll see. I hope, man. I hope
they still got some parts, man. Well, for them, it's all about injuries.
Yes, it really is. That's been
the
past 3 years, it feels like, is the injury bug, but we'll see, man. I'm hopeful for it. I mean, I'm always thinking they're going to win the World Series, and I always will predict that they will, even on down near. So, maybe I'm oblivious, but I feel like if a full year with Jerkson Profar and hopefully a healthy Austin Riley, Drake Baldwin does what he does last year, Chris Sale stays healthy, Acuna, I feel like the sky's the limit for that group. And obviously you got the Goliath and the freaking Dodgers now, man. They're finding everybody they want. I mean, but still, man, I believe in my Braves, and we saw in 2021, man. That team wasn't talented, like the best talented team on the field all the time, but the vibes in that clubhouse and the camaraderie of those guys really led them to the World Series title.
I never thought Rosario and Jock Peterson would be like our most important guys.
That's what I'm saying, man. It wasn't the big stars, but it was the guys that stepped up in those roles, and that's how you make long runs, and that's what the postseason is made for.
Yeah, good stuff. Looking forward to a fun year of baseball and a fun year at Clark LeClaire beginning next Friday when East Carolina takes on Xavier. We'll let you get back to work, Parker. Thanks for joining us, bud.
Thank you, Clip.
Hey, Byrd, Parker Byrd, joining us on a Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Nick, can I get you on the mic?
Hello.
We talked the other day about Gavin McKenna, who is a Penn State hockey star, could be the number one pick in this year's NHL draft. Now, according to Zach Kaplan, somebody called his mother the W word.
W.
Yeah. And he beat that dude up.
Yeah, that's they had an outdoor game on Saturday. They went to a restaurant bar afterwards, and a drunk kid called his mom that word a few times, and he beat the snot out of him,
Charges were filed. He was facing 20 years in prison.
25 to life.
But felony charge against Gavin McKenna has now been dropped.
Yeah, they completely dropped it, and it's probably a mix of university officials not wanting this to get out of hand, and also because it was I think most people can kind of see it was well-deserved.
Prosecution will go forward with a misdemeanor simple assault charge.
Broke the guy's jaw.
Yeah.
What, he's going to abandon justice here?
He won the fight.
Jared, let's ask the hypothetical of you then. If somebody called your mother that word 3 times, what are you going to do?
They don't know her.
I'm just...
you're using my argument.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sticks and stones, Nick. Sticks and stones.
That's a good outlook to have.
Let's kick Jared's ass and see what happens.
Well, then that's a fair... justice will be served between one another. But this guy had no chance fighting a superhuman athlete.
He's 18.
Some say I'm a superhuman athlete.
Yeah, you are.
All right. I don't know what argument anybody's making anymore, but Gavin McKenna.
I mean, how do we go from facing 20 years to a simple misdemeanor?
Because 20 years is freaking ridiculous to start with.
Time flies.
We will take a break. Come back, hour 2, the Tonys. We'll have the Tony Awards. Mm-hmm. What is that, like?
Musicals.
Yeah.
Musical.
Tony Dunn will join us. Big night for the Panthers. The Chan Man will join us wearing a Panthers jersey. Are they in the Super Bowl? No, but Rookie of the Year, Hall of Fame. We'll talk about that with Tony Dunn, Chan Man. Also, touchdown, Tony Collins, ECU Hall of Famer, will join us to talk about his Patriots in the Super Bowl. That's on the way. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Dude, that home run just busted your windshield.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
You're not worried about it?
Yeah, I've got Brandon Manning and Farm Bureau Insurance. Hey, Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and rentafishtank.com.
Celebrate Mardi Gras now through February 15th at Basil's on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's new specialty menu is full of great New Orleans flavor like Cajun fried shrimp po' boys, jambalaya, pizza muffaletta, and fried cheesecake. Come by today and every day until February 15th for Mardi Gras food and fun at Basil's. And if you want to order off the regular menu too, that is always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. And from blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
All right, Shirley Rhodes, the audio production. Mackay, video. Nick and Zach doing some work.
What are they working on?
They're working on, I don't know, whatever you sent them out to do.
Yeah, I got a new social media thing.
Cool.
Coming out.
Looking forward to seeing it. We've got far left side, strong side. Chandler Honeycutt is here. Hey, John.
What's up, Clipper? What's up, Bone?
What's up, CBS?
Happy Friday to you guys.
I've been waiting to see you all day. Tony Dunn's here. What's up, Tony?
Fellas.
Sorry. Hey, Tony.
Fellas, man. How you doing?
Doing good.
You say CBS?
Yes. I heard some earlier today that made me that irritated me, Chandler.
And about me?
Yeah. So, I heard y'all had a good lunch.
Yeah, Larry Steakhouse. Great.
Larry. Dude, I love a salad bar.
Yeah, it's great.
I hate I missed out on it. Guess what I had for lunch? Mall Chinese food. Sometimes you're just in the mood for some mall Chinese food, you know what I'm saying? But you guys had lunch. I love Chandler. He's like, what is Cliff about to say?
Yeah, what we got going on here? What are you working on?
All right, so that's my question. What did you guys work on? What did you have for lunch?
Myself and Mark, sales manager, Mark Alexander, had 2 fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, and a visit to the salad bar, along with a sweet tea.
Oh!
It was delicious.
I know where this is going.
Chan Man, what did you have for lunch?
A cheeseburger steak.
Now, first question, what the hell is a cheeseburger steak?
That's what the waitress said. Cheeseburger on a plate?
Cheeseburger steak? And I said, a hamburger steak with cheese on it.
Were you at the kiddie table? Did you have a high chair?
Can I have a cheeseburger steak, please? I almost had Mark order it for me.
Who eats a so did you have gravy and onions on it?
Yeah.
Who gets a hamburger steak with cheese on it?
Wait, so hold on. This is crazy? This is absurd to people?
Yeah, it is to me.
I'm just laughing because of how he reacted. I just told him thinking he'd be like, cool, like, oh, glad y'all had a good lunch.
No.
Thanks for the invite.
No,
but
this pisses me off.
He said, what the hell?
He was so pissed at your order. But
he gets pissed at me for anything.
It just looked funny because it looked like a normal hamburger steak. And they're like, guy asked for cheese. And they just threw a slice of American cheese.
Have you always done that?
Yeah.
And then you got, what'd you have as your side?
French fries.
Mark ordered
and a one-trip salad bar.
Can I have the dinosaur nuggets, please?
Mark ordered. Child. I said I'll have the same exact thing, and then Chandler ordered the complete opposite of what we got, and they're like. The waitress was like, so do y'all want Texas toast or hush puppies? And me and Mark are like, toast is good. Chandler's like, I'll take hush puppies.
Of course.
Make it hard on them.
And I never ate the hush puppies.
So you asked for a cheese. What did you ask for?
At first, a cheeseburger steak.
A cheeseburger
And then the lady looked at
steak.
me like I had 4 heads, which, I mean, combined, I probably do. But no, I had to say a hamburger steak with some cheese on it.
That's not on the menu. Why did you think she would know what you were talking about? Nobody gets that. Have you always had cheese on your hamburger steak?
Yes, I used to go to the Salemburg Grill almost like every day, working on the farm with my dad, and got a cheeseburger steak.
Cheeseburger steak.
And you know what?
Grill.
I would ask for a cheeseburger steak, and nobody batted an eye. Nobody asked me questions. They said, "Yes, young man, you can get whatever the hell you want."
I'll have the cheeseburger steak, hold the gravy, hold the mushrooms, hold the onions. I'll
Exactly.
Just have hamburger,
No, it sounds like you're questioning me, and I'm telling you right now, it's the best pizza I've ever had.
The best cheeseburger steak I ever had.
They said, yes, young man, because you were a little boy. And it was okay then.
And I did see them go behind the counter and go, cheeseburger steak.
It's ridiculous.
Like, get a load of this kid.
Can you draw a smiley face with ketchup and mustard on it, please?
Did you have like a divider plate with your fries and your hush puppies?
Oh man!
And for your,
God,
and
that
for
made
your,
me so mad when I heard that.
And
Chandler.
look, I had to settle for the hamburger steak with cheese on it because they didn't have Lunchables.
and your drink, sir, Capri Sun, please.
Oh, you got, what do you get to drink?
Diet Pepsi.
Aren't you a little too young to be drinking soda, son?
You're going to be staying up all night.
Hey, mix it with water.
Oh God!
He'll have a lemonade, but cut it with some water.
Boy, you're gonna be up all night.
But Dad, it's a Friday night.
You're gonna be peeing your pants all night, son. No apple juice. Cut it with water.
Burger steak.
I didn't think we would get such a great segment out of a lunch.
It's gonna stink not being able to watch the second half of the Super Bowl Sunday night. Bedtime at 8.
Oh,
Can I stay up for the half for what is
For
it?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bunny. And
Son, you're not old enough to see Bad
We don't
Bunny.
watch Bad Bunny.
Josh asked, "Did you sit in the booster seat?"
They didn't have one big enough. I didn't know this was a thing. I'm sorry.
I didn't know cheeseburger steak was a thing either.
Put them on top of the J.C. Penney
And
catalog.
yes, that is why we're calling you CBS. Cheeseburger steak. Oh, CBS over here. All right. Well, there you go. Hunter's asking to give you crayons. Did they give you a placemat to
get a
draw
color?
on?
They didn't give me a coloring book or anything.
I only got a yellow and an orange.
We were there for 45 minutes. He never got through the maze. He couldn't figure it out.
All right, so there you go. There's
So without cheese, I would have been an adult.
Yeah.
yeah, normal adult human man.
What about the cheese makes me a kid?
I think it's more the title of it.
Yeah, Makai, how do you feel about this, man? Are we out of line here?
Should I just said hamburger steak with cheese?
I had no clue it was a thing.
Yeah, nobody's ever heard. It must be a local thing, Chandler, or something, or maybe you invented it. I don't know. I've just never thought about putting cheese on a good hamburger. I love cheese.
Son, the cheese
I love
is
a
50
cheese
cents
steak.
extra.
I like a cheesesteak. I like a cheeseburger, but hamburger steak, that don't need cheese on it.
You drive into Salemburg, it says, "Welcome to Salemburg."
Home of the cheeseburger steak.
We are the cheesesteak capital, or the cheeseburger steak capital of the world.
Sold
Try
one last year.
Try it one time.
You're
please.
right. No, maybe it's a don't knock it till you try it.
Try it. It's really good. It's American cheese there.
I've
when
had
you
the
order it-
steak there, and the whole time I ate it, I was not thinking this could use some cheese.
But when you do order the hamburger steak, add cheese.
Right. Yeah. Instead of just saying, you should have just stuck with it and said cheeseburger steak until they brought you what you wanted.
I should have said, you know what I'm talking about.
Don't make them
Get back
cry.
there and get on it.
Don't make them cry.
Oh, man. Nah, Jarrett told me that earlier, and I was like, I can't wait. Is Chandler on the show today? I've got to ask him about this cheeseburger steak. All right, Chan Man's wearing.
That was 10 minutes.
Hey, that's what I want this show to be. Ragging on Chandler about stuff. Chandler, you're wearing a Luke Kuechly jersey now. Why would you do that?
You darn right I am.
Why would you do that?
Because Luke August Kuechly, that name will forever be in Canton, Ohio for the rest of the time. Luke Kuechly is a Hall of Famer.
The second Panthers Hall of Famer?
Yes.
I saw, Sam Mills.
Sam Mills, Julius Peppers.
Julius Peppers was the first,
Jared
drafted
Allen.
by the Panthers.
Jared Allen, Kevin Green, all those, which to me, that's really cool. The Pet was cool, but Kuechly was that was a really cool thing to see last night, because I remember the day that he got drafted 8th overall. I remember the day that he announced his retirement. I watched his whole career. He spent his whole career as a Carolina Panther. 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first-team All-Pro, was Defensive Rookie of the Year his rookie year. The very next year, what did he do? He won Defensive Player of the Year. He was just fun to watch. He was totally dominant on the field, and I think what's more important about Luke Kuechly is his humbled self off the field. And it's people called him Clark Kent. I remember Mick Mixon used to always call him Clark Kent. Off the field, he was this very well-dressed. He's got glasses on, looks like you see him in the airport and nobody would know who he was. But on the football field, he was just absolutely a menace on the football field. And it was really cool to see him go into the Hall or get inducted into the Hall. So I'm looking forward to, I believe August is when that's going to be. So, yeah, really cool to see my first Panther get into the Hall of Fame.
And Tony, cool that he's still a part of the organization.
Yeah, a testament to how good he was, given that his career was not tremendously long, is that his peers and the media and the Hall of Fame committee and all of that knows that how special of a player he was, given 9 years? 8
Shirley,
years.
can you get the clip of Zeke Bigger talking about Luke Kuechly, the clip I pulled last Friday? Pulled that because he talked about, and Zeke was there how long, Chandler? A couple weeks, maybe? A few weeks?
Cup of coffee.
Training camp, whatever. But how Luke Kuechly left an impact on him, being in the same room with Thomas Davis, with Shaq Thompson, and with Luke Kuechly. But pretty cool that all right, let's hear that. This is Zeke Bigger talking about being in that linebacker room.
Obviously, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis, one of my favorite players, and was Shaq Thompson maybe a part of that too.
Mm-hmm.
It was just maybe the best linebacker room in the entire league. What did you take from those guys in your small time there in Carolina?
Just a lot of intelligence, man. They're very intelligent. A lot of them see the game in different ways. And I know that during that time I was learning so much from Luke, man. It was incredible. The things that people say and see on television, on the 30 for 30s or ESPN, just being exactly right beside him. And him writing me notes and giving me a nickname. Hey, Biggs, go home and study this and come back and we go over it and this and that. And that was one thing I've always took from it. I remember him writing me a note or writing a letter and showing me something that I needed to work on, and was like, Biggs, go home and study this and come back and let's work on it. And I'm like, wow, I'm doing something right. Because don't nobody like that just come out of their way and just try to help a young rookie like myself. So yeah. I had a great time also with Shaq. We was locked in pretty tight. I was always with him no matter where we went. And TD, of course, man, a great guy, down-to-earth guy, took me in as well and taught me the ropes. And I still try to reach out to those guys still to this day.
Luke Kuechly talking to the guy that's probably not even going to make the team, but trying to make him better while he's there.
Writing notes for him, giving him homework, saying, hey, go home, study this, come back and let's talk about it. And they say that the middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defensive side of the ball. And I remember when the mics on the sideline would pick up, and you've seen mic'd up videos of Luke Kuechly, but he's doing audibles on the side or on that side of the ball, and he's saying, Thomas, he's going here, or here comes the screen. They've done the top 100 on NFL Network. They have interviewed, offensive tackles or offensive linemen in our division where they're talking about Luke Kuechly and they're like, hey, we're going to run this play. And then he actually says the play and says where they're going. And they go, how the hell does he know that? And it was just the work ethic that he put in off the field and studied I think they said his rookie year, he didn't have a TV in his apartment.
No.
He didn't have a TV. The only thing he did was go home and study.
Or he didn't have cable. He just watched game film or something like that.
I mean, it's just, he was an unbelievable athlete, but he was also just the work ethic that he put in. I looked up to it. And, he made that defense. That defense we had in 15, and it was all because Luke Kuechly, because he put his teammates in the right position.
Just know this is the moment, listening to Pirate Radio, that Luke Kuechly's third grade girlfriend realized that when he signed the love letter, XOXO, it didn't mean hugs and kisses. And then, hey, I'm studying film over here.
Oh, Luke drew me a heart. No, that's how the running
Why
back.
is there arrows?
He's coming out of the backfield.
That's X's and O's, girl.
And joining that news last night was Tedero McMillan winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Here's the list he joined since 2010. OBJ, Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson. That's it. Those are the only three other wide receivers to win Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFL. So usually it's going to a quarterback, a running back, but that shows the year he had.
He's the first Offensive Rookie of the Year since Cam Newton in 2011 for the Panthers. So I had a feeling that he was going to win that award last night, and that was a great season from him. And I know when we picked him, and going back to when we drafted him that night, like, I wasn't sure why we were picking him. We traded up one spot to get in the first round to draft Xavier Legette, and we thought we had him as our wide receiver one, and
we learned why.
And Tedero McMillan turned out to be a really good pickup for Carolina. We needed that weapon for so long.
Yeah, I mean, the first 6 weeks, it's like, man, Emeka Egbuka. And then by week 11, Tet is just running circles around him.
I think the exciting part about it, too, is that Tet sort of had I wouldn't say a lackluster season. He's offensive. He left a lot of plays on the field, and not that he wasn't playing hard. I mean, there were some moments there that he could have had 2 or 3 more touchdowns that just kind of got away from him, or were tough plays, and that they weren't necessarily clicking from day one with the volume. And you did hit those momentum points. So I guess my point is that, like, that's kind of like a floor of a ceiling in a sense, you hope. And you always have the sophomore slump that you're worried about. But I tell you go back and you think about, like, when you mentioned Xavier Legette, is talk about sophomore slump regression. I mean, is that the Panthers went and got this offensive player, and you're kind of thinking, man, this defense needs so much. But you look at adding one linebacker to that room, and does it change the defense as much as adding that explosive player did the offense in so many ways? So.
And you want to learn if Bryce is the guy. Let's give him something.
Give him somebody
to work with.
And another thing too is that you see with rookies a lot of times where their first year is just, they start off slow, and it's not till maybe their third or fourth year where they start to pick things up. So to see Tedero McMillan have the season he did, I think you mentioned it earlier, like seeing that maybe this is the floor for him. Like how good can he get as a receiver? And it's good to see that in his first year.
Can he be a star? Right? That's the thing, is the Panthers have had some players. Yeah, they've had some good players, but like, when are we? Can we get a star? Can you get a guy that sets that excitement for a Luke Kuechly type, or thinking Cam Newton? I was thinking back to Luke Kuechly. We went back and looked at some of the old Panthers Super Bowl. That's what we reflected on the 2 Super Bowl appearances for the Panthers, since Super Bowl's coming up. And the Thanksgiving game, the Carolina Dallas. Dallas. The Panthers scored 33 points in that game and only had 1 offensive touchdown. And one of those was a pick 6 by Luke Kuechly.
It was a pick 6, yes. And he shoved Tony Romo as he was already 5 yards in the end zone.
Yeah.
Tony, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our Super Bowl 60 predictions. Also, touchdown Tony Collins will join us later on. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. We are back with you. Mike P, he's going to order the hamburger steak honeycut style next time he goes out.
Tell him you want the honeycut.
Yes, sir.
Man, Grice Bell says, Chan Man, how about Salem Pizza? Shout out Salem Pizza. People come from all around to go to that buffet. Good stuff.
You ever had a pizza with cheese?
I have.
Pretty good.
It is.
Pretty good. Well, take a break, come back, have more for you after this.
Cucinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cucinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at cucinellas.com. Go Pirates!
Beauty Bar Medi-Spa specializes in non-surgical aesthetics. Our expert team of licensed professionals are dedicated to offering personalized solutions, giving you natural-looking results. If you've ever been curious about lip filler, now is the perfect time to explore it. For the entire month of February, enjoy special savings thoughtfully customized to enhance your natural beauty. Never overdone, always you. Not sure where to start? We offer free consultations, giving you the opportunity to ask questions and create a personalized plan just for you. Call Beauty Bar Medi-Spa today or book online at beautybarmedispa.com. 1021 Red Banks Road, Greenville. Go Pirates.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Altavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Altavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Altavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit AltavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Altavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Pirates supporting Pirates.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Oh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
Big news from the Rick House. The Rick House has a brand new menu that you're absolutely going to love. New on the menu are creamy garlic parm chicken pasta, crab cakes, and our new porterhouse, half filet, half strip, tender and juicy, and grilled to perfection. The Rick House is the area's bourbon authority, featuring Willet, Jefferson Tropics, and the Frank Sinatra Select by Jack Daniels. The new menu features new, lower prices. The Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
Greenville Motor Company celebrating 40 years serving the automotive needs of Greenville and Eastern Carolina. Here is Greenville Motor Company's Brian Cook.
We have flexible financing options, work great with all credit types to fit the right plan and payment terms you need. We have a friendly, no-pressure sales staff focused on finding the best fit for you.
Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Go to driveherenow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
This is Dixon Williams, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. At Langley Contracting, they are the superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, they've got you covered. And best of all, they will take care of all of your insurance claims. Locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina, licensed, insured, and carry a 25-year roof warranty. Call or visit them online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today. Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, Tony Dunn, C3 Podcast, J-Ben, Jared Watkins, and CBS, the Chan Man, Chandler Honeycutt.
Hello, friends.
This game will be on NBC and Peacock.
Maggle
Tirico and Chris Collinsworth.
Here's a guy.
That's kind of hard to believe, Sean, that this is the first Super Bowl called by Mike Tirico.
That is very hard to believe.
Does ABC still do Super Bowls?
They will be getting some soon.
Because they got the Monday Night Crew with Aikman and Buck. Because Tirico did Monday Night Football.
He did. With Gruden, man.
Before going to NBC. Don't tell me Prime's getting a Super Bowl.
I hope not.
Yeah. I saw Al Michaels is going another year. And he's a legend. He should go out when he wants to go out.
Yeah.
But I feel like he had a rough year.
I mean, if I'm getting paid $20 million a year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
He
working.
doesn't seem excited anymore.
Well,
he's seen this
90 years old.
I know. And I agree.
He's not going to see anything new. It's just the same old stuff.
Yeah. So, but again, legend. Go out when you want to go out. All right, Tony, do you care about Super Bowl 60?
Yeah, I think it's there's some fun storylines to it. I like to think Sam Darnold could be. I mean, arguably, if he wins this Super Bowl, is it the greatest comeback of the career? Like, I mean, how many?
So you had does Brad Johnson count? Because again, he was led by the Bucs defense
Right.
more so. Darnold's actually, and the Seahawks have a great defense, but Darnold's leading this charge.
Yeah.
So that's a good question. I'll have to look at the
He had a
winners.
12-win season with Minnesota last year. 14. Well, yeah, and then what did they get this year? Did they get 14 again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still quoting that stat from week 14 of the season. But he was the first quarterback to have two 12-plus win seasons back to back. And now he's going to be set the tone for 14 plus. I mean, you think of this as a guy that started with the Jets, number 1 overall, discarded there, seeing ghosts to kind of a journeyman project, I guess, in Carolina that almost kind of had a little to it in some ways, but then he's a backup in San Francisco. And I mean, this is you're talking full circle here. Maybe Alex Smith could be in there, but he didn't get this far.
He didn't win.
No, he just came back.
Tony, you might have. I don't even know if Kurt Warner counts in this category. I think Sam Darnold might be in a category of his own because you've got Elway and Stafford were already really good quarterbacks that won towards the end of their career finally. Warner was he was a 1-year wonder and then turned into a Hall of Fame quarterback. But Darnold, again, kicked around. I'm looking at the list Steve Young, was he like that? Because he was originally a Buck and then became a backup. I don't know.
He was a top, wasn't he a higher pick?
Oh, Darnold was a top
Number
whatever
3.
pick.
Yeah.
But so I don't know enough about the Steve Young story. But yeah, in our kind of generation, Darnold is kind of in a class of his own if he wins this one.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice story there. Then you got, he's never won against the Patriots.
Really?
Yeah, and we talked. Well, Danny Beal, Patriots fan, will join us later. The infamous seeing ghost game was
the Patriots.
He could go from seeing ghosts to a Lombardi trophy in his hand.
To haunting people.
To haunting Patriots fans. Will that happen?
I mean, I think the odds are in their favor there. I mean, is they have the better team all the way around. I don't know where the prime advantage is other than the Patriots right now have that no one believes in us.
Yeah.
That's what they have going for them. And they also have going for them too is that when everybody thinks it's going to go one way, things could be closer. So, I mean, as people are counting them out before they've even gotten, stepped on the field. I think that, we've all watched football, right? I mean, as we've watched, if just from a Panthers perspective this year, The Panthers won games that they just clearly weren't supposed to. Double-digit underdogs in several of the games they won. And so the Patriots aren't supposed to win this. I'm not picking the Patriots to win.
Yeah.
But I could see a world where it's just like, oh, we're surprised that Darnold, well, maybe not surprised, like Darnold can throw 3 picks in the first half.
If I'm taking the Patriots, I'm thinking we're due for a Darnold stinker.
Yeah, like a meltdown.
Yeah. And we've seen those before.
And the Patriots haven't been that bad. I mean, the playoffs haven't been good, right? But everybody says they haven't beat anybody. You can only play who you play, right? They're in the Super Bowl, so go out there and try to win it.
You still got Seahawks by double digits.
Yeah, I mean, and you've compared them to last year's Commanders, and I think
weak schedule, weak quarterbacks that they played.
And I mean, you look at it, the Commanders in the playoffs, they beat the Bucks. Not really that impressive of a win. You beat the Lions, who were just, if they were going to beat you, it was with offense, and you shut them down. And then you go up against a team that's very well rounded in the Eagles, and you get your doors blown off. I think that's what happens for the Patriots this week.
And the Seahawks may have been the best team all season. We just didn't want to say it.
Yep.
I mean, I think they beat remember when the Rams were the best team?
Yeah.
I think, did the Seahawks beat them in their first?
No, in the first matchup, the Rams won. Second matchup was that overtime thriller.
That crazy game.
Is that, you don't want to, there's always a team, when it comes back to the Panthers 2015 season, you always like, they haven't beat anybody. They're the worst undefeated team. When you have things that you didn't believe in the first place, you're always trying to find reasons to find that you're right. And like his people didn't, and Darnold has been the one. He's been the reason why you didn't believe in the Seahawks or believe they were the best team. But he's really played extremely well. Even he had some of those moments throughout the season where he did have some big turnover games. But this team is strange. He can throw 4 picks and they still win the game, and they still and the offense still put up points. It's not like the defense is just carrying them. They were a balanced team, and that defense is scary.
And all of the frustration for Kenneth Walker fantasy owners during the season is now paying off for Seattle, because they kind of split with him and Charbonnet. Unfortunately, Charbonnet's hurt, but now Walker's healthy, and he has been running great these last few weeks.
Tony brought up like Sam Darnold can throw 4 picks and this team can still win. That's why I bet DeMarcus Lawrence Super Bowl MVP. I really think that defensive line can eat, and they can be a big factor in the Seahawks winning.
Last time they won a Super Bowl, Malcolm Smith, defensive player, won MVP.
Also, last time they won a Super Bowl,
Percy Harvey,
kickoff return touchdown.
Yep.
Jared Watkins going plus 2,200. There will be a kickoff return.
And another
Harvey. Thank you.
Another cool thing that we maybe haven't been talking about enough is just that the Patriots and the Seahawks have been here in the Super Bowl before.
Yeah.
But
11 years ago?
Wasn't that the one
but
that
they're totally
handed off to Marshawn?
Yeah. But they're totally different. New coaching staffs, new quarterbacks. It's a brand new Patriots. So
redemption moment for Seattle, though. If you're a Seattle fan, that's haunted you.
That's what they're thinking about.
2015, I think was it 2015. Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl.
So what does that mean?
Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble this year. Seahawks Patriots in the Super Bowl.
What does it mean for the game? The Patriots going to win?
Patriots going to win.
Okay. But the Seahawks are going to win by double digits. All right.
There's multiple angles to attack this game.
Okay. Fair enough. If you go the Royal Rumble route, you're taking the Patriots.
What do y'all think the chances are of the Super Bowl MVP not being a quarterback? I think if the Seahawks win the game, I could see JSN being the MVP.
Well, I mean, Jarrett just said he's got
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Do we have any props? Where are our prop bets?
What do you want?
Like Anthem, coin flip. Where do we usually do those? We're not doing those.
Charlie Puth is doing the Anthem this year.
Or what are the odds? I wonder what the odds are for MVP.
I think Sam Darnold's the favorite. Drake May right behind him, and then Jackson Smith and Jigba right there.
No.
Tony, you're upset?
No.
You want to do?
No. Let's go.
Picks
We're
are
already
over.
3 minutes over.
CBS won the picks this year.
Yeah.
So he's the picks champion.
Y'all owe me a cheeseburger steak.
I am not ordering that. I wouldn't even order it online.
Props. We could do prop bets double or nothing.
I feel like if I ordered it online and went in to pick it up, everybody would be looking at me when I went to pick it up.
No, it just wouldn't sound as strange if you just said hamburger steak, add cheese.
That is true.
I could see myself ordering it online or like on an app, like DoorDash or something, and you go to toppings, and it's like they don't have cheese. Gosh, I got
What
to
if we
call
went
them.
to an Italian restaurant? It was like, I'll take the cheeseburger helper, and they're like, what the hell is that? And they're just like, well, I want pasta with hamburger meat and cheese on top.
Lasagna, no cheese, please. All right, Tony. Enjoy the game.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Congrats on a great night for the Panthers. Great night for North Carolina sports.
For Charlotte sports and North Carolina sports.
Hornets, Hurricanes, McMillan, Keekly, Knipple. It's all happening. We'll take a break. When we return, ECU Hall of Famer and played in a Super Bowl for the Patriots. Touchdown, Tony Collins will join us. Got that after this timeout. Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
After years in the making, the new Papa John's Pan Pizza recipe is ready. Introducing a new pan pizza with edge-to-edge cheese and toppings, a crispy garlic Parmesan crust, and 6 cheeses. It's the perfect balance of a soft, fluffy interior dough and a crispy crust. You'll agree this pan pizza was worth the wait. Order the new pan pizza today from your local Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Dwarfinators! Mount up! That's right, the Dwarfinators are coming to the Buccaneer Music Hall February 16th. It's the Little Giants taking on the Tiny Titans with death-defying maneuvers, high-flying aerials. This is an event you will not want to miss. Get your tickets now at Dwarfinators.com. That's February 16th at 8 p.m. The Extreme Dwarfinators Wrestling Crew will hit the ring at the Buccaneer Music Hall. Get your tickets now. Dwarfinators.com.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Byrd. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
Transform your home and make a fresh start in 2026 from Bostic Sugg Furniture. Right now, during our New Year New Comfort event, save up to 70% off clearance furniture store-wide. We're clearing out a wide selection of Lazy Boy, Bassett, Maven, and Kincaid, all at incredible clearance savings up to 70% off. Enjoy healthful sleep with a free motion base upgrade with mattress purchase during the New Year New Comfort event, going on now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This is the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and I'm listening to the wheeling dealing, the limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun, Pirate Radio. Woo! Yeah!
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michael's and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. And their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or give them a call at 752-1600. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you on Pirate Radio Live on a Super Friday edition of the program. Clip Brock, Jared Watkins here, intern Mackay, Shirley Rhodes. We head out to the Turner Home Team Live Line and talk to a man who participated in a Super Bowl. He is a Patriots Pro Bowler, ECU Hall of Famer, our buddy Touchdown, Tony Collins. Tony, how you doing, man?
Doing fantastic. How you doing, Cliff?
Doing good, man. We've been getting a lot of snow here the last couple, or at least last weekend that stuck around. How's the weather down there in Louisiana?
Yeah, y'all can have all that snow, but it's cold. It's cold down here, but no snow, thank God.
Tony, Patriots back in the Super Bowl, which you've seen a lot of your old team in the Super Bowl over the years, but this one's different, and I don't know if even you expected this when the season started. You probably thought there'd be some improvements with Mike Vrabel and Drake May in year two, but are you surprised to see him here this early?
We're definitely looking for improvement. I actually went up to the first game. They lost against the Raiders. The Raiders. How many games did the Raiders win this season? I don't know, maybe 3.
Jared, 3, exactly 3.
so it was like, wow, we lost against the Raiders. But man, I tell you, he should get Coach of the Year. No hands down. I don't think the quarterback's going to get MVP.
No, that was announced last night. Matt Stafford won MVP. And Shirley, we do have the Coach of the Year announcement, I believe. Who made this announcement, Jerry?
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish last night at the awards. Hit it, Shirley.
2025 AP Coach of the Year is Mike Vrabel.
All right, Mike Vrabel. What you know about
Mike Vrabel is busy preparing for the Super Bowl.
What you know about Mike Vrabel, Tony?
Hey, man, I know he's a great linebacker. He's a great coach. And one thing I've heard is, man, that the players love him. When the players love the coach, you got a special thing, man. That was just like when we went to the Super Bowl when Raymond Berry came in his very first year, man. We fell in love with Raymond Berry, and we went to the Super Bowl with the same exact team that we had the year before.
Yeah, coaching matters, and caring about the coach, and the coach caring about the players matter. Tony, I've brought this up before, and this is a compliment. You led the team in rushing yards in the Super Bowl against the Bears. I ask you every year. Let's see if you remember. How many rushing yards did you have against the Bears?
See, why you got to go there, man?
Because you led the team in rushing.
It's an accomplishment.
How many rushing yards, Tony? How many did you have?
It wasn't many, man. It might have been maybe like 29 or.
Oh boy, 3 carries for 4 yards. But you had two catches for 19 yards. So there you go.
What was how many yards?
3 carries for 4 yards.
Wait a minute, and I led the team in rushing?
Yeah, Grogan had 3, Robert Williams 3, Craig James 1, Greg Hawthorne -4. You were by far the leading rusher. Let me ask you this, Tony. I mean, you knew Richard Dent and McMichael, and of course the great Mike Singletary, so many Hall of Famers, Pro Bowlers, like leading up to the game, the practice last week. Like, you knew you were going up against a good defense. Like, did you know they were that good? You're never nervous, I'm sure, as a pro athlete, but were you worried about your offense going into that game?
We started the wrong quarterback, man. Grogan should have started that game.
Oh wow! I'm looking at the numbers. Tony Eason 0 for 6 in that game.
Yeah, Tony Eason, led us to right in the playoffs. and then Tony got hurt, and then Steve took over, man. And when Steve took over, man, we was clicking, man. We won 3 away games. We went to New York, beat New York. Went out to L.A., beat L.A. Went to Miami. We hadn't beat Miami in 16 years down there. Beat Miami.
And that was the big one, right, Tony? Like, I don't know if it's a good comparison, but when the Braves beat the Dodgers in the NLCS in 21, that was more important to me than the World Series almost. Like, that win against Miami for y'all was huge in the AFC Championship, right?
It was, man, but when the Super Bowl came around, Tony Easton was healthy, and they started Tony, and Tony was. I'm gonna just tell you right now, and I hope it don't get back to Tony. And he knows, everybody else knows, he was scared out of his mind, man, from that defense. It really was.
Well, if Mike Singletary was looking at me with them big eyes, I'd be scared too.
Grogan should have started that game, man. I think it would have been different. It would have been a different story if Grogan would have started.
Obviously, Tony, you wish that game would have went a different way, but like, as a player, were you able to enjoy the week, or was it a hassle with the extra media and the practice? Like, did you get any time to enjoy the Super Bowl?
Oh, absolutely, man. I got my family coming out. I had to get a whole bunch of tickets. I had a bunch of my. I got a big family, so my family, I had to get hotel rooms for my family. They came down. They'd never been to New Orleans before. I've never been to New Orleans before. And man, we spent the whole week. I spent a lot of time with them. My brothers came to the practices, so they got to meet a lot of the guys. So it was a great experience. I mean, everything was perfect. It was all over. Everything was fantastic, perfect until the game started.
It was a different story. Touchdown, Tony Collins joining us. Tony, I know you still go to Patriots games every year, but have you been to a Super Bowl since the one you played in?
I have not. Wait a minute. Did I go to Super Bowl? Not been to Super Bowl. No, I have not been to Super Bowl.
No. Do you have any desire to? Like, would you want to go as a spectator?
The only way I would go if the Patriots will play and they give me a nice tickets. Not too expensive.
Hey, maybe down there in New Orleans, the Patriots will go to you one year and you can go there.
Hey, man, it should be coming around pretty soon. I don't know when. So I think the Patriots might be ready to do a back-to-back. So we don't know.
Well, we talked about the Pats. Nobody expected them really to be here at the beginning of the season. I don't know how many people had the Seahawks either, Tony, and they dominated. They were awesome this year, really on both sides of the ball, with Sam Darnold, shockingly enough. But how about that team? What do you think about the matchup with the Seahawks?
I think it's a great matchup. I think both teams got great defenses. I'm gonna tell you that the Seahawks, they get after you, man. They flat get after you. So you gotta throw some quick stuff, so you can stop that blitz, because those guys are coming. I'm down. They're coming every play. And so, but the same way with the Patriots, though. Patriots got a good defense too. So we're gonna see here it is. The one who makes the most mistakes gonna lose.
Yeah, and Jared, isn't that kind of the worry if you're New England? Didn't Drake May get hit a lot, sacked a lot, pressured a lot?
Yeah, in these playoffs, and he's going into the game with the shoulder injury lingering, so you're going to have to keep him protected, but I think it's going to be a tough task against that Seattle front four.
All right. Tony, what kind of bets you got? You making?
Nah, I don't have many bets, man. I'm just believing that the Patriots going to win by 3. We're going to kick a field goal to win the game. 3 seconds left to go.
That's usually how y'all win. I will say this: since Brady and Belichick's first one, every Super Bowl outside of the Rams, the one against the Rams, right, has been a one-possession game. It's gone right down to the end. So maybe another one. We'll see.
I think it will. I think it's going to be a close game, man. I think both teams got great defense, and like I say, if we can get to Sam, and shake him up a little bit. Have him maybe throw a couple interceptions. Oh, he in trouble.
Tony, what you eating on Sunday?
Man, I don't know, man. Why are you asking me a question like that? It's probably steak and eggs, man.
That sounds pretty damn good. I don't know. Just curious. Just curious about your life, Tony. I never get to see you anymore, so.
All right.
All right, Tony. Well, good luck to your Pats. Enjoy the game, man, and we'll talk to you. If y'all win, we'll call you next week. If you lose, Hell, I might want to call you. You might not answer, though.
You can call me even if we lose. Still call me, man.
All right, buddy.
But we ain't gonna lose, man. We're gonna win.
I know you are. Tony, appreciate you, buddy.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Tony Collins always putting a smile on the face when we talk to him, the ECU Hall of Famer, and he admitted that the starting quarterback of that Patriots team, Tony Eason, was nervous going into the game. 0 for 6 were his numbers. Steve Grogan came in 17 of 30. But we are talking about, and Jim McMahon at quarterback, Walter Payton, Willie Gault, some good players on offense, but the defense, absolutely insane. Mike Singletary leading the way. And then, Jarrett, you're too young, but do you remember, or have you seen highlights of Steve Mongo McMichael in WCW?
Yeah, I was going to say I've seen nothing of his football career, only the WCW stuff.
Yeah, he was a maniac.
Yeah,
and
wasn't Ron Rivera on that Bears team?
Yes, Ron Rivera, part of that team too. So, just an epic, led by Ditka and Buddy Ryan.
Yeah.
So,
hey, if you got a Ryan on the staff other than Rob, it's gonna go good.
An absolute buzzsaw. The Patriots ran into that day, but they were.
He's a great communicator.
Thank you, Rob. He
looks.
They just tased Ryan.
They just tased Ryan.
They just tased Rob Ryan.
They just tased Ryan. Go get Jesse.
Go get Jesse. I don't even know what I was saying now.
That's about how the show goes. I like how Tony didn't get the Mike verbal. He just went right in. Former linebacker. Great stuff.
Award shows are so dumb.
Can we
just to start with?
Prep the people on this is how you say the name. Jackson
Mike
Smith.
Verbal.
I mean Jackson Smith and Jigba. I think he's been in the league long enough. He was a star in college for you to be able to get it. And I get Drewski. He's a funny guy apparently, but let's get the name right. This is one of the biggest nights of Jackson Smith and Jigba's career, and we're going to turn it into a joke.
It's definitely not.
I said one of.
I think him playing in games is more important than
obviously, but being honored for the hard work you put in this season, that's important.
Yeah.
It does not deserve to be made into a joke.
And to your point, Vrabel, you're never going to see that last name again. You do need somebody saying, "Hey, Tiffany, here's how you say the name."
I'm not completely trashing Tiffany.
No, I know you're right.
Somebody from the NFL or from NBC, is that what it was on? Somebody needs to be like, "Hey, Mike Vrabel." Not that difficult.
Yeah. Mike Verbal, Percy Harvey,
Urban Myers.
Can we get some Coach Irvin Myers, Shirley? Do we still have that? Tim Tebow.
Coach Irvin Myers.
Thank you.
Percy Harvey.
Percy Harvey.
Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Do you have the mayor of Philadelphia spelling out Eagles? I know we played that on the show. I don't know if you still have ER. It was like Beetlejuice on the Howard Stern show. Except this lady's an elected official.
Oh, yeah.
She went to school.
Gary, I'll just imagining Beetlejuice yelling at callers about fighting them.
If you dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is that hole? About 20 feet. What color is a carrot? Carrot. Carrot. I don't know about no carrot.
We need Wes. Is Beetlejuice still alive?
Yeah.
We need Wes versus Beetlejuice. Are you smarter than Wes?
Me and my buddy Ty. I mean, I think from 6th grade, and I saw him at the 7-Eleven the other day. All we do is quote Beetlejuice. That's all we do.
I might have to listen to some Beetlejuice later tonight.
Fire.
The first ballot Hall of Famers headliners next year include Adrian Peterson, Big Ben, and Gronk, who should all be Hall of Famers.
We had this argument at the bar at about 10:30 last night. Is Chris Johnson a Hall of Famer?
Nah.
He ran for 2,000 yards. I think that's enough. I mean, 9 people have done that.
Where is he at in rushing yards NFL history? I say no.
I mean, once Adrian Peterson gets in, obviously, the only 2 that have rushed for 2,000 yards that won't be in are Jamal Lewis and Chris Johnson.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
Most rushing yards. Let's see where CJ is. Is he top 20?
He top 5.
Probably not, is he?
Nope.
Yeah, you got to go down the list here. I'll find it.
crazy.
If anybody else would like to help me out, that'd be cool too. So I'm trying to host. I could just look at Chris Johnson. Okay, here we go. Number 36 all time.
Hey, I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
We let Devin Hester in there.
Who's ahead of him? Joe Perry, the guitarist from Aerosmith.
Okay.
Matt Forte, not a Hall of Famer. Clinton Portis, love him, not a Hall of Famer. Ricky Williams, not in the Hall of Fame. Otis Anderson, no. Marshawn Lynch.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Eddie George, he's a Hall of Famer, right?
Maybe.
Tiki Barber. I mean, now we're getting into Hall of Fame territory, but Warwick Dunn, no. LaShawn McCoy, probably not. Corey Dillon.
Eddie George, I don't believe is on.
Yeah, I think he's just on outside the fringe.
But, like, I'm not talking about soon, but, like, I mean, they put these old guys in there, and you look at their stat, like Drew Pearson, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, if we're just looking at the stats, I don't know if he's Hall of Famer. The impact he had for those Cowboys teams, though, maybe.
I'm going to say Chris Johnson, not a Hall of Famer. You are saying he is?
Yeah, I think later once we get into the legendary status.
And really, it's like one more year, one more good year, one more 1,000-yard season. Because like, say he had one more 1,000-yard season. What did I say? 36. That would have put him at 10-5. Then he'd have been up there. Well, he'd been around Jamal Lewis, oddly enough.
Yeah, wow.
Who is another 2,000-yard guy, not in the Hall of Fame. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Hour 3. Got Morgan Ehlers, got Danny Beal, and our Pirate Radio Rewind. Back with you after this.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue electric, plumbing, and air.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1990.
91. Go Pirates!
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $11.99. Plus Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are just $3.49. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas, also just $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. SCI Technologies has recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. They have the most cost-effective solutions for your home or business's security and life safety needs. Call SCI Technologies today at 321-7006. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, Shirley. Get Morgan on the line. Talk to Morgan Ehlers. We'll talk to Patriots fan Danny Beal. 1 week ahead of the start of an ECU baseball season. Had a great chat with Trey Benton. Going to take a little work from J-Bone and Company to put that final product out because we had some technologically disadvantages today.
Yes. Developmentally disabled.
Thank you, Chris. Sorry.
And Company. Just me.
All right. You know what? I take credit for what you do. I appreciate that. When I would put something together back in the day and Troy would say a Pirate Radio production, like by the seventh time he said it, I was like, all right, man, I did all this.
Yeah.
This is me.
Yeah, I mean, I try to. I don't really care about getting credit for things.
Yeah, it sounds like you
something
do.
That difficult. I would like my due.
And boy, Trey is a saint. He was very patient with us, and had a great interview. We'll have that for you coming up on Monday. At some point, we'll tell you who we got coming up next week because we have a good lineup of guests coming your way. Kenny Curlings has his prediction. New England 27, Seattle 24. He said earlier this week, touchdown Tony Collins would be happy because the Patriots would win. Tony just said Patriots by a field goal. We'll see what Morgan Ehlers has to say as he joins us on the Turner Home Team Live line. Morgan, how you doing?
I am doing good. It's not snowing. It's not sleeting. We're not going to get 15 inches of snow. Life's good.
Finally, we've got some non-ice and snow on the menu, so that's a good thing. Morgan, have you ever been to a Super Bowl?
Never have. That might be a bucket list thing one day, but I'm not one to shell out $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for a ticket.
Yeah, I've always said I'd rather go to my team hosting the NFC Championship game than a Super Bowl. I think that would be more fun to be around my peoples instead of celebrities and rich folk.
Rich folk.
Yeah. Morgan, we've got some Patriots picks coming in. You want to join that bandwagon, or are you going to take Sam Darnold and the Seahawks?
I'm going to take the Seahawks. I'm going to take the Seahawks 27-24.
Okay. Same score as Kenny Curling's, different outcome. You looked at any props, Morgan?
Sure.
All right. So a lot of Cardi B. So Stephon Diggs and Cardi B are an item?
Yeah. Kind of a weird situation because she cheated on Offset, the rapper, with Stephon Diggs. But Stephon Diggs has like 4 women who are pregnant right now. So It's an odd relationship, but they seem to be happy. So.
I do have a bet on which woman gives birth first out of those 4. So, but there is a will Stephon Diggs propose to Cardi B at the Super Bowl? No, overwhelming favorite.
Yeah,
there.
I would put money on the minus 4,000 there for no.
But I saw you talk about this one earlier this week. It was like, will Diggs have a catch before Cardi B is shown at the Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. What do you think about that bet, Jarrett?
What's the odds? I'm going whatever's plus money.
Well, I think plus money was no, he will not have a catch before she is shown.
I'm going to go with that.
All right. I don't know if Morgan's up on his Cardi B stuff.
Yeah, no, Cardi B will be shown before he has a catch.
Okay. Will Cardi B wear Stephon Diggs' jersey? No, the overwhelming favorite there.
Wow.
At minus 250.
Will Cardi B wear parts of that jersey sewn into like a halter top? Yes.
Oh, so some form of, okay, I hear you. Cardi B on the broadcast before a Diggs reception is plus 430.
Yeah, I give you that.
All right, so y'all are could make some big money on that. There's an over-under on Cardi B. All right, Jarrett, this is for you. Will a player or coach cry during the national anthem? You are anti-men crying on camera. How do you feel about this?
I am more pro-America and showing your patriotism, so I'm going to go yes, minus 230 there.
So yes is minus 230, Morgan. No, plus 184. Will a player or coach cry during the national anthem?
I'm going to say they'll cry. Now, whether they show it on TV or not, that's the question.
Right, and that's the bet, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, you're going to need some clarification here.
I'm going to say no.
Me too, just because it's plus money.
But even like the No Sean Marino one, they showed that like going to commercial. They didn't show it live.
And that was fake because there's nobody cries like that.
Yeah, that was a big tear.
He had Super Soaker 500s coming out of his eyeballs.
They're locked in. They're listening to the national anthem. It might be the national anthem before the Super Bowl, but they're locked in for the Super Bowl. They're not worried about they're worried about winning a game.
This is a classic. Who will the MVP thank first in his speech? God, always the minus money there.
Or religious figure.
At minus 290. Teammates is plus 210. And then you get family, fans, organization, coach. Morgan, you're going to lay the big price with God/religious figure, or are you going to go plus money?
I think you're probably your top 3 or 4 players that probably will be the MVP will thank God first.
Shirley, do you have Fernando Mendoza giving all the glory to God? Will it sound?
It sounds so beautiful. I want to give all the glory to God.
That would have cashed your minus 290.
I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on family.
Want to thank my...
Yeah, I think maybe Stephon Diggs wins the MVP, and he's a little promiscuous, so he might have to maybe bypass the God stuff and thank his family.
I like to thank my baby mama.
Yeah. Which one? Cardi B is not family, so who would that be? Because she's not,
Okay.
So that's the tricky there.
Mother, his
little tricky.
His children from all those baby mamas.
Here's a post Super Bowl, and Jared, you brought up this topic, or somebody did. We talked about it this week. I feel like, well, Travis Kelce announced his retirement before next season starts, and this is what does it mean? What is this? Are these odds?
Didn't he already say he's coming back, or the reports are coming back because they? What they bring back is their offensive coordinator. He was
Eric Bieniemy.
Oh, right, yeah. And I believe did Stafford say he's coming back last night? Yeah, Matt Stafford gonna give it another run. How about this? I don't have odds on it. It just has a percentage. Morgan, will Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson be married before 2027?
No.
Also, the funny part of this, those percentages do not add up to 100.
Very true, J-Bone. We got 105%. So I don't know how these polls are working here.
This is The Athletic, by the way. Very respected publication.
Jeff Nadeau said he got a tip of blue Gatorade being in the cooler. Morgan, is there a particular color you like betting on for Gatorade cooler?
Blue wouldn't shock me because you've got Seattle and New England both have blue in their team colors, and that might work.
Well, the funny thing with that is Jeff Nadeau brought up blue because they're in Levi's Stadium and Levi blue jeans. Which, both the teams have blue. That's probably why, Jeff.
Yeah. I would like to go back to past Super Bowls and see, but he said he's getting a tip for blue. Of course, that tip was crazy, like you said. Yeah. Blue jeans.
Well, what are the odds right now for the different colors?
I'll have to pull that up.
Not on DraftKings. I looked yesterday.
Let's see, Gatorade Super Bowl odds. Any other? Do some other props with Morgan. Coin toss.
Coin toss. What do you got? Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails. I bet on tails 3 years in a row. It failed all 3 years.
Is that true?
The years I bet on tails, yes. And then I went let me do heads, and then tails hits. So
of course.
I stay away from that one. Morgan, who do you have for MVP? I'm assuming the winning quarterback. You pick Seattle, Sam Darnold there?
I'm going to say either Sam Darnold or what's his face, the receiver?
JSN.
JSM, yeah. I think he's going to have a really good game. I think New England's defense is going to put a lot of pressure on him, but I think he can have a really good game. And if it's Seattle too, the way Kenneth Walker's been playing at running back, he might be. He's so fun to watch. He's not real big, but he's very shifty. He's sort of Barry Sanders-like in the way he cuts behind people and shifts direction. He's fun to watch.
Well, I know this. Fantasy owners a little frustrated with Kenneth Walker because there was so much Zach Charbonnet during the season. And I don't know if Walker was frustrated, but he's got to be happy now, Morgan, because he comes into the playoffs and now this Super Bowl healthy, and he's been running great. So it's almost like they were able to conserve him for the big time down the stretch here.
Yeah, I also expect a big game from Jackson Smith and Jigba. Last night, I like to bet these big props for the Super Bowl. I bet that Super Bowl record will be broken. A player will have 15-plus receptions.
Okay.
Plus 4,000.
What, plus 4,000?
Yeah, it was one to win $41.
You bet $1?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of money, and I wanted to put the hefty bets on like the Seahawks minus 4.5.
I'm gonna bet the big money. I'm gonna bet $1 on the 4,001. I'm
just sprinkling, man.
Hey, we don't unit shame here, Morgan. We don't unit shame on gambling. So James White has the record with 14. Demaryius Thomas 13.
Wow.
Catches in a Super Bowl. Morgan, here are your Gatorade odds. Orange plus 220 is the favorite, followed by yellow, lime, green plus 250. Then you get the blue, which is right behind it, plus 260. Purple, red, pink, and water clear after that. And how about this? The trends. Last year, yellow, 58 and 57 and 58 purple, 55 and 56 blue. So those are the
orange
trends.
has been the most common since 2001.
Interesting. So what color are you going with?
I'm going with blue.
All right. You're my boy, Blue. It happened 2 straight years in 2021 and 2022. It is due to happen again. Let's see. Anything else? By the way, speaking of Jackson Smith and Jigba, my dog of the day pick, JSN 100+ receiving yards. You can get that at plus money, plus 110. He's done it, I think I said 8 times this year. Maybe more than that. I believe
9.
Yeah. So, and he's averaging over 100 yards a game this season. So I like that bet for Super Bowl 60. What are you doing, Morgan? You played any squares or anything?
No, I didn't play any squares this year. I was trying to get into a couple, but they were already sold out. So if you know anybody, give me a buzz. I'd like to get into that.
Yeah.
It's always fun, you know.
A little random, yeah. Oh, I saw another one too, and I think it was on that sheet, but it was a pretty big number for a scoregami, which is
I think that was around plus 2,200.
And that is, this score has never happened in an NFL game before. It last happened in the Seahawks win over the Broncos.
Oh,
so
44-8.
Yeah, it was an odd score. So with a game like this, maybe you get some interceptions or a safety or just kind of wacky stuff. I don't know. Maybe place a little bit. Maybe you could place $1 on that, Morgan, with Jarrett's money.
Yeah, I might just do 50 cents to just get really manly.
Jarrett, I'm sorry. This is a trend now.
These big bets, I'm not gonna, wager my normal units. I just want to have a little fun. Let's do a little sprinkle.
Have a little fun. Jeff Nadeau said betting is not fun. It's a job.
Okay, well,
it's not fun.
All right, good for him.
Betting is not fun. It's a profession.
Morgan, the Pirates have won 2 out of 3, but you haven't seen them win with your own eyes since December.
I think the 17th. Presbyterian.
They're looking for that elusive home win in conference play. Can they get it Saturday against Temple?
They are playing better. Jordan Riley's been going, absolutely crazy. But, somebody else has got to really start stepping up for the Pirates, because defenses are going to start, double teaming him and really forcing him to go, opposite of what he's very comfortable with. He likes to go to the right side, and occasionally he'll go to the left. But, defenses are going to start making other players step up for East Carolina. And
especially Temple, his former team. You got to know, Morgan, they're going to just have everybody on him tomorrow.
You would think, he's been gone 2 years now, so probably 3/4 of the team at Temple don't even, have never played with him. The ones that are still there when he was there probably are like the 12th, 13th, and 14th man. I don't know. But it should be a good game tomorrow for the Pirates, and they got a chance to win it. If they can continue to build a little bit of momentum, who knows what could happen in the back half of the year. But I think the key for tomorrow is you got to have one or two Pirates step up to really take some of that load off Jordan for him to be successful tomorrow, because I think Temple's going to come out and really put a lot of pressure on him. And, it wouldn't shock me to start seeing teams go boxing one on him at times.
Yeah.
Just to be able to slow him down, because nobody has been able to slow him down all year.
Mackay, Zach, Nick, y'all go to the game and get a Subdogs gift card, giving away gift cards to the students tomorrow, Morgan.
Yeah, I talked to Brett Oliverio yesterday, and excited about that, trying to get some folks out there for the game. And it worked for the free beer. That's what kills me. The first 500 people or whatever it was got a free beer a week ago, and a lot of students come out for one beer. It takes more effort to get there. So come out when you don't have to get a free beer. Come out and support the team.
Well, I'm with you. And man, we shouted him out earlier this week. Brett, great guy for what he does for ECU Athletics. Also, big Commanders guy. So shout out, Brett.
He and I were talking, and I'm sure you guys have mentioned this week. I haven't listened to all your shows, but with the Mr. Beast, the talk was, do I donate $100 million for football to win a national championship?
Yeah.
We were talking at breakfast the other day. What could an East Carolina basketball program do with $25 million?
So
all of a sudden, you can become a top program in basketball a whole lot faster than you can become a top program in football, even with spending that kind of money. Because you go out and you get 5-6 players that are competitive with what returning players you have now. All of a sudden, you're competing for championships in the American and for the NCAA tournament. And then who knows what can happen?
Yeah, it don't take much to flip it. And I'm such a hypocrite that when we were talking about that topic, I was like, I don't know, man. It feels kind of gross that just to buy a team like that in football. And then when the conversation flipped to basketball, I'm like, hell yes, let's do it. Let's get guys that are doing windmills and between the legs, and Morgan Ayler's just going crazy in Minji's. Absolutely, let's do it. So, man, Morgan, I'm like you, man. I know how much you want to see a winner there at Minji's.
Yeah, it'd be something. Again, basketball is a whole lot easier to turn than football. And,
yeah.
If you spend $100 million next year on football, you would obviously be a lot more, be a lot more notable, whether you win a championship or whatever the case may be, or really would be 2 years from now, because next year's team's pretty much already set.
Yeah.
But then you have to come back the following year and spend another $100 million.
Yeah, right.
Whereas basketball, if you could get them in here and say, hey, here's a 2-year deal, to get this, you got to sign a 2-year contract. And if you don't, you got to pay everything back. Would people be able to do it? Yeah, they would. I guarantee you people would be knocking on the door over there to play East Carolina.
Yeah. Well, what you got, Jared?
Morgan, myself, Mark, and Chandler Honeycutt went to lunch at Larry's Steakhouse today. Myself and Mark got the fried pork chops; they were delicious. But Chandler got a cheeseburger steak. Your thoughts on putting cheese on a hamburger steak?
Never heard of it. Attaboy, Chandler, way to screw up a hamburger steak. Just like it.
Exactly.
No, Tom, I'm telling you, Tom, Grace, and Amanda, they do a great job over there, and their lunch specials are awesome. Go there. Times I'll go there at night and they've got a grilled pork chop that is out of this world. You need to try that.
Do they a salad bar open at night, Morgan?
Yeah.
I'm a salad bar guy, man. I need to check that out.
All right. Are you a smoked oysters on your salad bar guy?
I am not.
You need to try it.
All right. I'll try anything once.
Yeah.
Except a cheeseburger steak.
Yeah.
Now, did he have cheese on the gravy?
Yes, Morgan. I hope it pisses you off as much as it pissed me off.
What the hell?
He asked for it, and the lady didn't know what he was talking about. He's like, a hamburger steak with cheese on it. She's like, you still want the gravy and onions? He's like, yeah. It's like, all right, whatever.
Well, is that like, what is that stuff called in Canada? Poutine?
Yeah.
With gravy?
What is that about?
I didn't know what it's about.
All right, Morg, what you doing this weekend?
What am I doing? Basketball game tomorrow. Then I will be at Fifth Street Hardware tomorrow night. Then we got the Super Bowl. We're doing Sunday. And then I start like a 3-week stretch of every day and every night. So
Man.
Kind of busy. But yeah, we'll be at Fifth Street Hardware. Come out and sing karaoke tomorrow night, Clip Brock.
All right. Enjoyed it, Morgan. See you, buddy.
Hey guys, you have a good one. Bye.
DJ Captain Morgan, a.k.a. Morgan Ehlers, joining us. Looking for his first win with his own eyeballs tomorrow in Minji's in 2026.
Yeah, hoping for it.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll do a little Pirate Radio rewind. We've had some great guests this week and also set up next week. Later on in the show, our guy DB, Danny Beal, will join us back with you. Pirate Radio Live on a Friday after this. Dwarfinators!
Mount up.
That's right, the Dwarfinators are coming to the Buccaneer Music Hall February 16th. It's the Little Giants taking on the Tiny Titans with death-defying maneuvers, high-flying aerials. This is an event you will not want to miss. Get your tickets now at Dwarfinators.com. That's February 16th at 8 p.m. The Extreme Dwarfinators Wrestling Crew will hit the ring at the Buccaneer Music Hall. Get your tickets now, Dwarfinators.com.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Hey, Pirate friends, this is Rhonda from Russell's in downtown Washington, inviting you to join us right now for our big winter clearance sale. Christmas exchanges are complete, and the winter clearance sale features all ladies' merchandise, 50% off, and men's winter merchandise, 40% off. The selection is fantastic from name brands like Johnny O, Peter Millar, Duckhead, and more. The deals are great, and the customer service is even better. So come see us at Russell's in downtown Washington on Main Street for great savings.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it?
Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is Brian Bailey, host of The Brian Bailey Show, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. It is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville at Bells Fort and on Greenville Boulevard and on Railroad Street in Winterville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Every now and then I'll wear a Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, or NWO shirt to work. I got a Macho Man shirt as well, and a Cesaro shirt randomly. But Mackay wearing the Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt today. And I've got to ask Mackay if I can get him on the mic. Because I saw Bijan Robinson this week wearing a Nirvana shirt. And they asked him if he was a fan. And he said, yeah. And he said, what's your favorite song? And he was like, nah, I'm not a fan. I just like the shirt. So do you just like that shirt, Mackay? Or are you a wrestling / Steve Austin fan?
I'm a wrestling fan.
All right. Let's go top 4 all-time favorite, not the best, but your favorite wrestlers.
So number 1 would be John Cena. Number 2, The Rock. Number 3, Jeff Hardy. And then number 4, let's go Roman Reigns.
Wow, okay. So many guys, and maybe you're a little young, but so many ECU players I've talked to over the years and college students in the last 5 years, their favorite has been Rey Mysterio. I don't know why there's so many, which I do know why. He's great. But, all right, that's a good top 4. I never was a Cena guy. There was a little, that white guy, jean shorts, rapping gimmick just did not do it for me as an adult.
It's Mark Wahlberg.
But big fan of The Rock. Mine would be, I always go Scott Hall, Chris Jericho. Probably The Rock, probably Stone Cold. Those are 2 big of names almost, but yeah, love those guys. We'll bring in Nick, the wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Who's your top 4 all time?
Oh, God.
Always.
He faced Vince McMahon.
He's got a good power slam.
It sounds so beautiful. I want to give all the glory to God.
Kazuchika Okada. I'm a big.
Here we go.
What
a nerd.
I like Japanese wrestling.
Of course you do.
Sorry.
Of course you do. You're big into the hentai and anime too, right?
That's not what I said.
Trick wrestling. He likes trick wrestling, we like to call it.
What does that mean?
Oreo.
All right, anyway, I don't know what you're saying. Nick. All right, there's number 1.
So if I'm just going, just favorite all time, though,
Mackay gave me 4 names. It was so easy, seamless. What are you doing?
I haven't been watching wrestling for a ton of time.
Okay.
So it's harder for me.
Do you know 4 people that wrestle?
Yeah.
All right, name them.
So Okada, Konosuke Takeshita, Bandito.
If you say one more name like that.
Bandito.
All right, I'll allow it.
And then Ilya Dragunov. Very large fan of Ilya Dragunov.
He's current in the what?
WWE.
NXT, WWE.
Yeah, he's in the Fed.
Main roster.
Who are your 4?
Hornswoggle.
See, I hate both of y'all equally.
Jerry Lawler and Chris Benoit.
Jeez Louise.
No, I got the AJ Styles in there. I love AJ Styles.
So is AJ Styles done?
No.
In WWE?
Probably.
Yes. Okay. Going to what? AEW?
I would think AEW or Japanese.
No, he's going to be Dwarfinator.
That'd be fire.
They will be at the Buck
February 16th.
A couple of Mondays from now. Roman Reigns fan Mackay and Nick, what did you guys think about Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble? Is that a good pick to win the Rumble?
I think it was the most predictable move. I think it could have been somebody else, but Roman versus Punk is a perfect main event.
So I don't watch it, and I used to just watch the big events, but now with this ESPN thing, I don't even think I'm going to do that anymore. So I missed the Rumble.
It sucked.
But I did see the promo with Punk and Roman, and that looked pretty damn good, I got to say, the talking.
Yeah.
You seem to disagree.
I just thought it was the most boring pick you could have made. Roman's been in the main event scene, and even the week leading up to it where he goes on ESPN and goes, yeah, the booking sucks. He hasn't shown up on TV for a while, and then he walks into the Rumble and wins, and it was very obvious that he was going to win when you got to the top 4. That included Logan Paul. It was very easy, so I just thought it was a very boring decision.
Fair enough. All right, Jarrett, you don't like you don't watch the current stuff, do you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Have you ever watched any old stuff?
Yeah.
Have y'all watched the Attitude Era or anything? Like, I'm an old guy, so I'm like, yeah, that's the best. But like, dude, it really was. Monday Night Wars. I was a WCW guy. I loved NWO versus DDP and
Sting.
And those Sting, man, coming from the rafters, like glory days. but how do people feel about it now? Like, is AEW a threat or anything? Like, what?
I wouldn't say it's a threat because they're still not great with their like weekly TV, and the sales have never been great. They just do really well pay-per-view buys and stuff like that. But I also feel as if you watch AEW, you like wrestling more than you do like the cinema aspect of.
I have
of
a point about wrestling, specifically AEW. It's good when football's not on. When the Jaguars are in season, it gets put on the back burner.
Interesting. So maybe it's about to get an uptick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Micah. Thank you, Nick. Nice, whatever that is.
A flannel?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nice flannel.
Why? You can't take a compliment?
He just didn't know what it was. That was all.
It's nice.
Thanks.
Shirley, let's get a little Pirate Radio Rewind, a FOMO, if you missed out on our great interviews this week. Man, Steve Ellis was awesome. Former cornerbacks coach at ECU, now the co-defensive coordinator at Louisville. I asked Steve Ellis when he was here at ECU, did he think Blake Harrell would one day be a head coach?
Definitely. He had all the traits that you need to be a successful head coach. And he has 2 traits that I don't think people realize they are critical to be a successful head coach. One of them is basically engagement.
Yeah.
He does an unbelievable job with connecting with people, whether it's coaches, whether it's players. I think you can see how he has just juvenated that fan base in Greenville. And I know I had a chance to watch a couple games this past season. I mean, the crowd was wild. The guys were playing tough. They're playing physical. And it's a great testament to him. But his engagement and connection with people. The second thing is I think it's just emotional intelligence. He has an unbelievable deal of knowing the game of football, getting people together in critical moments, making critical decisions, but having a piece of calm about him to where hey, man, we got a chance to win this football game. Even though it may be down, we got a chance to win that game. So I think engagement and emotional intelligence are 2 critical traits that he possessed that all head coaches possess that are successful.
All right, Steve Ellis, check out that full chat from Thursday's edition of Pirate Radio Live. We talked to the big donkey earlier this week, Stephen Schock, who has high hopes for ECU. And, man, I hope we make it to another regional so he can come hang out with us, because he talked about the fun time he had last time he was at Clark LeClaire Stadium.
Oh, absolutely. Just the environment. It's like nothing else. Getting to see Chase Burns and Trey Savage throw in the same weekend. Like, come on now. You can't beat anything like that. Like, obviously the regional didn't go the way ECU wanted it to, but as a college baseball fan and as a purist who loves the chaos of the sport, it was fun to see. And I had a great time while I was there. I felt awful for ECU fans because it's like, look, this is not what we're looking for. But they still brought the energy, still brought the juice, and had a great environment even while that was going on. So it's like, okay, look, these people, they care. They care a lot, which, that's my type of place.
And yesterday we had Greg Hudson on, Coach Hud, who gave some Lou Holtz memories and talked about a lot of stuff. You got to hear all the stories he told, but here's part of Coach Hud talking about Lou Holtz.
Yeah, the stature thing is you can't miss it. I mean, no matter what lens you look through. And Coach would joke that his
body looks like he's got beriberi and scurvy. That's what he used to say. And, but he was a presence. I mean, you know, the thing that I got out of Coach Holtz was a standard more than anything, and core beliefs. He really preached on that. You know, he always mentioned, and we obviously repeated a lot of it there at East Carolina, but it was amazing how much you can accomplish in life and in the game of football with toughness and togetherness, those two things. And, you know, I got all those attributes and philosophies from him, and, you know, have been able to see so many people go on and do those things down the road. And, you know, Nick Saban got popular not just by winning, but by the process. Coach Holtz had the same thing, and we just called it the plan. And the plan was infallible, and it was amazing that if you followed the 7 areas of the plan, that you would win the football game. And if you lost more of those areas than you won, you'd lose the football game. And that's why we joked the plan was infallible. And that was with the process that Nick had, and then it's like listening. I can close my eyes and listen to Coach Signetti talk about everything they're doing and him rattle through his philosophies and beliefs and his process, and they're basically identical. And it's pretty powerful to see the success that you're seeing by an Indiana, and then I listen to it with, you know, a different set of ears than a lot of people, because I've heard those things. And that's why I became such a big Hoosier fan, because I knew they had a chance to win basically by following that process and those plans. And that's one thing that I know is well battle tested and is a fact. It's a victory, and I'll carry those through my life, because it's the same process you got to leave in your own personal life. Which, again, when I went through, you know, when I took an exit off of the good life and was living bad life, you know, it in the darkest times, it was those things I learned about the plan and the process, and being tough and getting back together with the right people, and that's something I'll cherish for the rest of my life, and I'll be forever grateful to him and for him and the Holtz Zeros. So it's pretty powerful stuff, man.
Greg Hudson talking about his old coach, and also a man he coached with, Lou Holtz. You can check those segments out, all of our shows, Pirate Radio TV. You can download them via podcast, SoundCloud, a lot of ways to enjoy Pirate Radio. And, of course, it's all there on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Carolina Caliber. We'll take a break, come back. Former Pirate pitcher and Boston sports fan Danny Beal talks Patriots in the Super Bowl and ECU baseball when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Friday after this.
Greenville Motor Company, celebrating 40 years serving the automotive needs of Greenville and Eastern Carolina. Here is Greenville Motor Company's Brian Cook.
Our factory-trained service professionals with years of experience are here to work on all makes and models of your vehicles, and we want to service your vehicles for life. We have comprehensive vehicle maintenance, oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, and much more.
Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Go to driveherenow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
This is Dr. Andrew Bridgeforth from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aiken-Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Hey Pirate friends, this is Rhonda from Russell's in downtown Washington, inviting you to join us right now for our big winter clearance sale. Christmas exchanges are complete and the winter clearance sale features all ladies merchandise 50% off and men's winter merchandise 40% off. The selection is fantastic from name brands like Johnny O, Peter Millar, Duckhead, and more. The deals are great and the customer service is even better. So come see us at Russell's in downtown Washington on Main Street for great savings.
This is Coach Ruffin McNeil, and when you tune into Pirate Radio, I can't guarantee what's going to happen, so listen at your own risk, please.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is fully stocked with an excellent selection of SUVs, cars, and trucks. Whether you're looking to upgrade or to get a vehicle for a new driver, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 48 years. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We got DB, Danny Beal, joining us Super Bowl week. And 1 week out from ECU baseball. So a good time in Danny Beal's sports life. He joins us on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, DB?
What's up, fellas? How's it going?
It's going good. I talked to P. Byrd, Parker Byrd, earlier today. You guys getting in some last weekend scrimmages, weather permitting, Danny. And at this point in time, I know they're ready to see another jersey. What do you remember about like the week leading up to opening day? A lot of I don't know about butterflies, but I know a lot of energy. You're ready to get out there on the field.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Mully earlier today for quite a bit because he went out to the scrimmage today and we were just catching up, and he said that the boys look good. And it's tough weather this weekend. I'm driving through Virginia right now, and it's like snowing, kind of crazy. But no, I think the weekend before opening day is really fun just because, like I said last week, you get to put on jerseys. We're running the scoreboard, we're doing walkout music and all that stuff. So it gets you in the right mindset, but you're absolutely right. You want to see somebody else in that dugout, and they're excited for next week, I'm sure.
Danny, walk us through real quick your walk-up songs through your ECU career. What'd you go with? I can't remember.
Freshman year, I don't even remember freshman year. It was some EDM song. I didn't know any better, and everybody else listened to EDM in the locker room, so I just picked that. And then I think sophomore year I did Shipping Up to Boston.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one. And then the last 2 years I did John Wayne by Whiskey Myers, which is really, really good. I love that. That's my favorite one I did.
Well, nobody likes that song anymore because you pitched so much. You wore it out.
Yeah. First minute and a half of that song, about like, get it off.
Danny, did you tell me that Trey's is Cowboy by Kid Rock?
It was, yeah. They actually, I think he was telling me we were FaceTiming the other day. He was telling me like people were calling him Cowboy, like Trey Cowboy Savage or something like that because of the walkout. So it's kind of a badass nickname. Sorry, not bad.
All right, he's going to paint the town red.
Yeah, he's going to turn points this year.
Trey Savage. We talked to another Trey earlier today, which will air on Monday. Trey Benton, former Pirate, who is now working with his family business in tires. And I did ask him, has he watched Tires on Netflix? And he said, yes, of course I have. And I don't know if he's, got a Shane Gillis operation going, but check out that interview when it airs. Trey is a good story, Danny. Look, I know I said to him, like, if everybody had a Paul Skeens like career where they just kind of ease into pro baseball and strike everybody out, yeah, that'd be awesome. But you kind of learn something from the ups and downs. And you, Trey, I mean, hell, we talked about Jake Agnos and his injuries. It's kind of all part of it, man. You guys have to deal with it.
I was just about to say, I feel like Jake is a prime, idea of what it's like to go through trials and tribulations. I mean, that guy worked to get back, was in spring training, was on the same team as the big club. He was with, Garrett Cole, all those guys, and then, gets hurt again, warming up for a game. And it's just, it can all change so quick. But being able to have a lot of those guys to lean on, I think Bridgie is another great example.
Yeah.
Speaking at the banquet of a guy that kind of stuck around and did it for such a long time and battled through certain injuries. And I think East Carolina, and especially CG, is blessed to have so many care about the program that have been through stuff like that. So when guys continue to go through it in the future, he can lean on those folks to reach out to the kids and help them out and stuff.
Danny, how about guys you played with that are still on this team? There's a small list, right? It was Colby Wallace, Ethan
Walker.
How about Davin? Was he on the roster when you were here?
Yeah,
Whitaker.
It's select few.
Yeah,
it was there. Walker, B.
We talked about Colby earlier because we were kind of going over some guys, and I realized we didn't bring up his name. Like the potential is there with Colby. I mean, just a great athlete and everything he can do on the field. But what kind of season would you like to see from Colby this year?
There's no doubt in my mind he's going to ball out. It's only in due time, like you said. He looks the part. He's so physical. He can kind of do and play every position on the field. Like he can play the corners really well. And the bat is real too. I think the fact that he's been able to, get a new perspective on hitting from Goat, and then obviously with Coach G there too, it doesn't hurt. And I think the future is only bright for him, and I think you'll see a big jump from him this year. He's going to be an all-conference player, and I think he's going to have a big year.
All right, ECU Xavier coming up next Friday to start the season at Clark LeClaire Stadium. And Boston sports fan Danny Beal gets to watch his team in another Super Bowl. For me, I do remember watching as a kid. It would be January of '92, Washington beating Buffalo. For Jarrett, he does not remember the Raiders getting hammered in the Super Bowl by the Bucks.
That laugh was a little unnecessary.
Shirley, unfortunately, hadn't seen a Super Bowl since the early 80s with Marino. Danny, you had to wait, like 5 years or something to see another one? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been since my junior year of high school, and it's been a minute, but we're back where we belong.
Oh, my God. How do you like the matchups? The Hawks have been pretty dominant, Danny, as you know. How you feeling about it?
I understand, and I get, and I've seen there's like 73% of the money is on Seahawks too, which I love more just because I feel like when there's so much of the public that is thinking one way that it is automatically the opposite.
And the line's not moving, which is concerning if you're a Seahawks bettor, I would say.
It's intriguing, I agree. But I do think it will be, I think people are kind of banking on that it's going to be like last year where it's just a blowout and there's clearly a better team here in their eyes, but I do think it'll be a close game. It's a Super Bowl. like I said last week, neither team, in terms of their quarterbacks and their star players, have been there. So I think it will be a little sloppy and sluggish, but I do think in the end it will be a defensive battle. It'll be close, and I think the better coach will come out on top.
So the Patriots, again, it's a new cast of characters, but it does feel kind of similar because they don't have like Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yes, they have Stephon Diggs, who's great, but is he elite like JSN at this point in his career? I don't know. So with that being said, Danny, who's the offensive star if the Patriots win, or if they do, score some points? Is it Stevenson, Henderson? Is it somebody in the pass game? Like, who are you looking for on offense to make plays for you?
I mean, you got to think the way that it has been going, you're going to lean a lot on Ramondre. Just because, and it's crazy because earlier in the year, everybody wanted him traded, cut, just because of how many times he was fumbling.
I was going to say, how surprising is that to say at this point when you draft Henderson, you're ready to get rid of this guy, and he's become like your staple on offense.
And it's also a credit to Vrabel, too, for sticking with him because there were so many people, fans, even other team executives asking to trade him and stuff like that. And you stick with him, and Vrabel being the guy that he is, knowing that, hey, we're going to need this guy at the end of the year. Like, he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. But I think Ramondre will play a big part, obviously. Hopefully he can hold on to the ball and be a leader. And then I think Hunter Henry's going to have a big game as well. In games, I feel like in big games for young or rookie quarterbacks, they lean a lot on their safety blanket. And Hunter Henry has been that from Drake all year. And I think he's definitely going to need that with how much pressure the Seahawks are going to get. So I think Hunter Henry's going to have a big game as well.
Chandler's, real quick, our bets on the Dog of the Day presented by Doghouse Tavern. I got JSN 100+ receiving yards, plus 110. Chandler's got
over 2.5 players to attempt to pass.
And I want to ask you about that one in a moment. Jarrett put out a bomb kick return for a touchdown.
Yeah, plus 2,200.
But what about the over 2.5 players attempting a pass? Could that come from the Patriots, Danny? Do you think they run some trickery in the Super Bowl?
No, and that's only because they already did it in the playoffs. If they hadn't already, like Josh loves to do that stuff. Daniels, like he did it a ton when Brady was there. But only, I can't remember what game it was. I can't remember if it was the Texans game or not. I think it was either the Texans or I don't think it was Denver. So it must have been the Houston game. But they ran one with Drake. So I don't think they're going to do it in the Super Bowl. But if they hadn't, that would be a very real possibility. Stuff like that.
Interesting.
Time in big games with Josh.
All right, DB, where are you watching the game?
We are on the way to Maryland right now.
Oh, yeah, you told us last week that when you watch it at this certain place, they win, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of stats on our side, too. Whenever a Patriots player wins the MVP, we lose. Whenever they don't win the MVP, we win the Super Bowl. Whenever they win the MVP, we lose the Super Bowl. I have never seen a Super Bowl loss in this residency that I'm going to, so we're in good shape.
Wow.
Danny, before we let you go, the Hornets have won 8 straight. Are you kind of looking in the rearview mirror, getting a little scared about a potential playoff matchup?
They're a wagon, man. I have a bunch of coworkers that are Hornets fans. I have one guy that has a bonus bet on the Panthers and the Hornets to make the playoffs. It's
cool.
25 to win $1,000. So he's gonna, if the Hornets make the playoffs, he's gonna use that to buy a playoff ticket. So everybody around here is catching Hornets fever, which is fun because they're fun to watch. We were thinking about going to watch them play Wemby on Saturday, but the snow got too bad. But no, it's fun, and I'm excited to see some NBA playoff basketball, hopefully in Charlotte.
Well, me and my buddies are thinking about March 29th, Celtics Hornets going to that game. So if we do, I'll let you know.
I will be there. I already have tickets for it, so I will. My dad and I will see you in the stands, I guess.
All right,
DB.
Perfect.
Good luck to your Pats. We'll talk some ECU baseball with you next week, man. Are you gonna be here, or are you gonna be out in Charlotte?
For which
ECU next week?
ECU.
Yeah.
I will be out in Charlotte, but I will be potentially. You guys will. I'm telling the first people I'm telling this to. I might be in town for the Friday ECU game, but I will definitely be in Durham for the Saturday ECU and UNC.
Carolina. Okay, good deal. All right, we'll talk to you next week, buddy.
Sweet. Thanks, guys. Go Pats.
DB, Danny Beal, joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. We'll take a break, come back, wrap it up for the week after this.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Bond. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Looking for your new go-to spot? Check out Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room in downtown Greenville. Open Tuesday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 to 11, and Sunday 11 to 5. Singo on Tuesdays at 7, Wings and Trivia Wednesdays at 7, Outlaw Open Mic Thursdays 7 to 9, hosted by Lonnie Britton, and live music Fridays and Saturdays from 8 to 11. The Yappy Hours Thursday to Saturday 4 to 7, 25% off all appetizers. Check socials and website for all information at Fish Street Hardware.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
This is Bruce Bivens, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a good day for the stock market to close out the week. The Dow was up 1,206 points and closed at 50,115. The NASDAQ was ahead 490 points at 23,031. 21. The S&P was ahead 133 points and finished out the week at 6,932. That is your Wells Fargo Advisor Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
All right, wrapping it up. Shout out to future Chat Gang Hall of Famer Chad Moore. Dropped by a Con Knipple card for me earlier today.
Knipple?
Knipple. Ironically, I just saw UBE Chad in the parking lot, who's a big card guy. Asked him if he had any Con Knipples. He said he thinks he has one. Said he's got some Cooper Flag. And he said a guy from New Orleans, Fears?
Jeremiah Fears.
Okay, yeah. Said he's got some of them as well.
That's his name. It's not Knipple.
It's not Knipple.
Knipple.
Coming up tonight, Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Good one in the Big East. UConn, what are they, 20-1? 22-1 at St. John's. So that'd
big
be
one tomorrow. Illinois, Michigan State, BYU, Houston.
My Houston Cougars.
Carolina, Duke.
Yeah. East Carolina, Temple.
Oh, man. And that's just your little appetizer. That's at noon.
All right, real quick. Shirley, Super Bowl prediction.
As much as I hate it, I'm going to go Patriots 28, Seahawks 21.
Makai, you got?
Seahawks 20, Patriots 13.
All right. Zach?
Seahawks 38, Patriots 24.
All right.
So Nick?
Seahawks 28, Patriots 24.
28-24, J-Bone.
Seahawks 31-10.
I'm thinking somewhere around Zach and Jarrett. I'm going to go Seahawks 31, Pats 17. We will find out Sunday. You can hear it right here on Pirate Radio. We'll recap that and talk a ton of baseball next week on the show. Aaron Fitt, Trey Benton, Zach Agnos, and more coming up next week on Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. We'll see you next week. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation.